other part too. He be in love with these women, or a lot of them are fat uglies. A
I
lot of
think
them are
they
fat.
I think they more fat uglies that's trying to get themselves together in the gym and can't be like, I could help you
And
out.
listen, see, it's your lateral tries
Yeah.
is where you're messing up.
And can't be catching them before the glow up and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
when they do pop, he be like, nigga, I already. It's like, but she wasn't none, nobody wanted to
Yeah,
hit
no,
at
she
that
was
time.
nothing then. Yeah, she was fat then.
Yeah, now she went to shit. She
You
fine.
were you were her slum buster.
Yeah,
This
that
nigga.
ass. You were the
they
one. You were the
these
one. She
fat
was
bitches
like,
fuck
she was
Kev to
like,
lose weight.
word, like, yo,
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go mode.
I got to get my shit together. Like,
And all them bitches in the gym in the community, they talking too. They're like, "Yo, I heard you fuck this guy, and you lose like 20 pounds, like
right.
easy."
Yeah, because you don't want to
Kev,
go back.
Kev got a Reddit forum on fucking New York Sports Club's
Word.
subreddit.
John be on the fucking tram with all the foreign bitches. He don't say nothing to him. He got all the tourists. This is supposed to
Yeah,
be,
yeah, y'all trying to have me as the creepy fucking tram worker. Like, yo,
Oh, nigga,
bro.
fucking no, that's fish in a barrel for you, cut.
Bro,
yeah, what?
that's fish in a barrel, bro.
Yeah, you're saying like, oh, like you
You
just have like a
are
small little
you
business
are
card,
a
QR
true
code. Yo,
New
you need to see the
Yorker.
city. I'm from here. Da da da.
Exactly.
Holla at me. No big deal if you don't. John, I guarantee you, at least one of them bitches is gonna suck your dick.
In a group of 4 to 5, he gonna catch it for
Facts.
one.
Facts. And you might get 155 no's before you get the one bitch that sucks your dick.
But the good thing about the 155 no's, he see 150 plus people in a couple of days.
I
So
see, bro, I see way more than that.
exactly.
That's what we're saying, John.
So your
I see way more.
percentages ain't
Yo,
really your
you know what's
percentages ain't
crazy?
even that bad.
Here on one trip, if it's a packed cabin, I see 100 people on one trip.
And see, the thing though, on them trams, John gotta be funny. He gotta be like
Yeah,
the
this thing, yeah.
the
John,
New
you could be
Yorker.
spitting those facts. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but a little comical about it, a little
Yo,
cute
Yeah.
about it and shit. You could be there's a way to be weird and not be creepy. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to be a
Yeah,
little
facts.
freaky and not creepy and shit. John ain't found that box yet.
I haven't had time yet, but I decided me and my cousins and my brothers and stuff were talking. And I think I'm gonna set a
And Drew's
timeline for
gay,
myself.
but go ahead.
No, I'm gonna set a timeline for myself. But obviously we were getting into talking about the Jets and how they make us feel, and like obviously we'll talk about it. But like sports is bad. Like the Yankees haven't been good, And Thursday
New York
night,
sports is bad. You mean?
yeah, Thursday night, right before the game, after honestly, right after Malachi Corley threw the ball at the 1 yard line. We'll talk about it later. I'll save it for the pod, but this is for off air. By the end of the football season, I obviously we've been saying we're going to kill ourselves, but by the end of the I'm going to write. I'm going to do 13 reasons why. But the 13 reasons why,
the Jets edition,
and they're all going to be delivered to one Jets drive. It's just one Jets drive.
Okay.
I'm sending it directly, so I'm going to start I'm going all the way back. I'm going to like my first game, like my first jersey, like Chad Pennington. This one's for you, like you know what I mean, like, and then throw it out to the sub internet. But I'm dead ass gonna send that to arrive, like on like if I could on tapes. I will read it on tapes. Thinking about it, I'm gonna start the blog first.
Make voice memos and shit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the blog first, and then eventually maybe pay somebody to do it.
Yeah.
That's a real actor.
Yeah. That's dope.
So by the end of the football year, when the Jets inevitably do not win the Super Bowl, because they won't, I'm going to write the 13 reasons why, and it might be more than 13.
I like it.
Might be. Yeah.
All right, let's.
I just haven't had time to like really do it.
Sit down with it.
You're really kind of exaggerating, but okay.
So
no, it's a Drew, because it's funny. It's starting as a blog.
It's satire.
I'm not really gonna kill myself, Drew.
I know,
but I'm gonna, and I guarantee you, Drew. I put that out. The amount of Jet fans are gonna be like,
I feel him.
Yo,
I feel you.
I might have people actually kill themselves like that. Like that's how good I want this to be. Right.
Where niggas
Nigga be like, yo, you know what? This nigga right.
Yeah, it's really been that bad for us.
Yo, nigga said, yo.
I really gonna
Back to my conversation, Drew. Why don't you come with conversations or stories that we could put in our spank bank?
Because he gets no cheeks. Right, Drew? When was the last time you got some, Drew? Don't lie.
He told us before.
Yeah, I know, but updated. Doubt it. Has it updated since last time, Drew?
Huh? What
Has it updated since last time?
Updated? Yes, it updated.
It was a fat hole
Oh, yeah?
in
How
Crotona
many?
Park.
Crotona. No. Who are you
I'm
talking
Drew,
joking.
if it's the same girl, don't count. You heard?
Drew, when the last time you got some ass, bro?
It's been time. Like I said, like a month.
All right, what happened? I need details.
Yeah, facts. Nigga said like a month. I don't believe that.
That's not even
That's
long,
what he said
though.
last time.
That's not even long. That's not a long time.
No, it's not even that long.
Yeah, it is.
I'm married. That's not a long
Yeah.
time.
you got cheeks on the regular, bro. Like
I'm married.
Nah, he's
I'm
married with kids.
That ain't a long. That ain't a long time. Nigga.
Yeah, that's not a long time at all.
I could do your one better.
Do he one better, nigga?
Nah, I'm just bullshit. But yeah, details. Give me details. I need add something to the spank bank.
He was nothing like to add to the spank bag. I'm mad.
Yo, send us a
White-
picture right now, Drew.
She white, black. She fat.
Nah,
she
she black.
skinny.
No, she black. Her name is Jennifer.
Family, friend,
No.
work, colleague. How you met her? You live on your
Nah,
block.
I met her one night. I was at
Where you was at? With who?
Huh?
Where you was at with who?
This nigga, I feel like he's lying.
Nope. Don't say he lying. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
You give him the benefit of the doubt, sorry.
Don't
don't
fuck it up, Eddie. Let him talk.
Nah, bro, in the city.
He met in the city.
I was out with my coworkers.
Y'all with his co-workers. Where did y'all go? Where in the city? Where y'all? What part of the city was y'all in?
Damn.
More detail, baby.
Look, I'm trying to build up my look. I told y'all what I'm doing.
By the way, that shit was direct. Devin with like 10 questions in a row. Like, what you
Co-workers.
eat? What
What
restaurant? What you ate? What you drank?
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying. I need all this information, John.
It was
I need all this.
My friend took me to a bar. It was Rudy down in the city.
Rudy was down in the city. Bet. Okay. Damn. What happened though? How you link with Shorty? She was with people.
I just met her at the bar. I ordered. Fucking got her some drinks and shit. We were talking, and yeah.
So you linked her that same night.
No, I didn't link with her the same night.
All right. So how the link up work? Was this your crib? Is this her crib? Was it a car? Was it a hotel?
It was a hotel.
I bet. Where was this hotel at?
Yeah,
facts.
What hotel was this? Did you get the hotel? Did she get the hotel?
I got the hotel.
Where hotel? Where at?
What hotel in the city?
Yeah.
What hotel?
Let me see. I forgot the name of the hotel.
I bet. So
I need Google receipts. At the Waldorf?
no, hell no, ain't nobody doing the Waldorf. Not for a link up. Unless you fucking the princess of Zamunda, nigga.
Nigga Drew out there with some roses and strawberries and shit. Be like,
Word. Fuck, this ain't Prince Hakeem's sister.
No,
picking out the beard,
I took out the
tweezers.
Bro.
Took out to eat. Where y'all go eat?
Where?
After we went to it was a place that she picked.
Okay. What type of food they had?
No, it was a Mediterranean food.
Mediterranean. What's that? Gyros, right? That's lamb over
Gyros.
rice. Oh, so you took her to King Fried.
Nigga, no, it's not Mediterranean like that. That is hood Mediterranean.
This nigga took her to one of the
restaurants.
This nigga took her to one of the vendors outside of the city and shit.
Nigga, no.
Brought her lamb over rice with some white sauce on it and shit.
Wow.
You went to the halal truck.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could get pussy like that for halal truck and shit. That'd be nice.
John could if he used his
How much you
mouth
spend, Drew? All in all, how much you spend?
How much I spent?
Yeah, that's a horse
The
collar.
fucking dinner plus the hotel.
Hold on. So now listen,
That's be
listen,
like $500 for some
listen.
pussy.
So this question, right? So the hotel, did you get it before the date? Or did you get it? You felt out the
Oh
day.
yeah,
It's like,
that's a good question. Good question.
or did you was like, yo, shit is going in my favor, or it was
Let's
like,
go get the
I'm
telly.
gonna stay in the city anyway, type shit. So if you want to pull up, what was your thinking? Or y'all already knew what y'all was on. Y'all had the conversation like this the link up.
It was pre. It was pre. It was pre. I already had
These are very important details.
That's wild though. So if it was already pre, why the fuck y'all even go out there and be like, bitch, come to the hotel?
No, he did right. He wanted to smooth my and shit and smooth it, get a good and shit. You don't want no.
Like I really just met you. You think? I mean, like we talking shit. Like, yo, I take you out, motherfucker. I'm here.
Yeah, you already know. You don't want to ruin it. You know what we own. You just want to keep You want to keep her in that space. So he did right.
I don't know, man.
This nigga Eddie, like, yo, meet me at the hotel and shit.
Nigga, meet me in the hotel. Meet me in my car. You want to ride? You want to come up? No. Why? My pants are off. Like, why? You want me to put my pants on right now? Nah, we're good.
So Drew, she got the cakey. She got titties. She got DSLs.
Nah, I mean, like she don't really got cakey. I mean, like it's decent. It's not fat like that.
It's not.
She curvy.
She curvy.
It's not fat. It's not wild out like that. Nah, it's not, bitch. She right proportionate. Like she got good.
Very proportionate.
Is she like that Dowsy girl? That Dowsy girl that video Kev said? It was that thick Dowsy girl.
What Dowsy girl are you talking about?
Y'all remember Kev sent the video of like this thick white girl? She was Dowsy and shit.
Yeah, if she down, I'm down type shit.
Word.
Derek says, skip some of the details. He says, you got her IG. Definitely want to see proof of the person. Actual.
Yeah, I'm trying to see proof. Oh, let's go, Cade.
That's what Ed said. I didn't say that.
Oh, let's go, Cade.
Because I like my memory more than anything. I need proof. The IG might mess it up.
At this point, you're gonna lead up. That's gonna be one of the questions.
No, I wasn't going
to give you all the details.
Oh, why I wasn't? Because that messes it up in my mind.
What?
Because I see her being out of Drew league. I'm giving Drew the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, so I'm currently seeing her out of Drew's league. Yeah,
exactly. So I don't want Drew to mess it up for me when she look like motherfucking Itchy and Scratchy.
I got a question.
Well, she look like Itchy and Scratchy. That means she's out of Drew's league. That's crazy.
No, right now. No, I'm saying right now she's out of Drew's league. But if Drew sends the IG, then she look like Itchy and Scratchy. Then I'm like, oh,
yeah, true. All right, maybe Drew don't do that.
The IG and it surpasses what you thought.
Then Drew the man. Drew the man now. It's like, Drew, I ain't got shit else bad to say about you for the next 2 weeks.
I do. Did you stay in the hotel that night, both of you, or did she go home? Or did she go back to the corner?
I'm trying to help you, Drew, but they're gonna keep growing. The questions are
Ed is asking a good question.
That's a very good question.
You beat, and did y'all stay, or did she dip after the beat, or did y'all wake up and she dip type shit?
She woke up, then she dipped.
Okay. What time?
How many rounds, Drew? Damn, that sounds like you won a couple rounds. You won a couple rounds.
Couple rounds, Drew, or did you give him one?
I did a couple.
I'm not a round king like that, man.
Damn, this guy
fell asleep. Drew fell asleep.
Nigga said, ow!
I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna.
So Drew, I'm not mad at that. Just moving forward, if it's something serious, you gotta lick it before you stick it.
Huh?
Yeah, facts.
Lick it before you stick it.
I used to be wild out in these streets. Woo! Always lick that shit before I stick that shit.
Get a couple of those off.
Nasty.
Get a couple of those off. Then when you get yours, you straight.
Yeah.
So that one that you got.
Yeah, and don't let her touch it. If she touches it, it's over. You know what I'm saying? If you you're like, knock off.
It's done.
You do that little
bro. The match is done.
Back in. Look.
The match is done.
Back in.
Look, The match is done. You get it, let it get off a couple of times. You get that one for you. Bitch, don't ask me for nothing else. I've overdone today. I overdid. I've overshared.
Clocked out.
Done. And you can't go say nothing bad about me because you did, in fact. Boom, you got 3 under your belt. I only got 1.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, you selfish bitch.
Yeah.
Just an FYI, PSA between me and you, bro, because it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
I take it. I take that advice.
Yes, but you don't put your mouth on the bitch you just went out for the first time with. And especially how she did some.
Never cared.
Oh, this nigga a nasty nigga.
Never cared. Nah, that's not true. That's not true. It would be like second, third time. Once I knew, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's cool. No, I'm just saying, like, Drew went out, they had Mediterranean. Her booty is probably very moist from that gyro meat.
Still.
Yeah, you dead right. I didn't see that.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have done that before. I have that. I'll link up. I have done that. I ain't gonna.
I think it said licked up.
Licked up, not linked up. Licked up.
I'm a nasty nigga sometimes.
Hey, you Jamaican. I expect it. You Jamaican. You guys come. That's the reputation. But let's get into the spot, man.
Actually, that is not the reputation.
Jamaicans don't eat pussy. No. I don't go down on there.
Oh, that's
Jamaicans don't eat pussy.
Jamaicans don't eat pussy. Don't want to let y'all know that.
Drew's like, not me. I'm nasty.
Right. So Drew said niggas be lying.
Jamaicans be lying. I swear to God, they be lying.
Even though I know y'all niggas do it.
Yeah, word. Niggas be lying and shit. Like they feel less of a man and shit. Nigga, do you. All right. Ed, do the honors.
Nigga, sometimes that's the only way you can, make sure you get a little, you know what I mean?
Bro.
Yeah, Dad, let me know if I'm wrong.
They sacked that nigga. Come on.
You ever do you ever do one of these? Like, obviously, you done it, but then you like, you know what I mean? Where, you're kind of encouraging. You're not telling them to. Like, hey, I'm putting it out there. The way I'm doing this right now.
Right.
I mean, this thing is it's just doing this. Like, you might as well. I mean,
exactly.
That's the move right there. That's
again, and look,
it's just a suggestion.
And it becomes,
you don't gotta.
It becomes easier to just roll in that shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Bro. That might not have been the game plan from the beginning.
Nah, sure definitely not. For me, it was.
For me.
Yeah.
You get yours, bitch, I'm going to get mine. All right.
Yeah.
Ed,
it's just not fair. It's not fair. 3, 2, 1.
Keep it low scoring in Tampa. Let's win this shit.
Tampa, let's win this. Tampa. All right. Welcome to a new episode of the OSA.
You're not getting this money.
Drew, I have the super under, Drew.
Hey, no, you don't.
You're over me.
We actually got under than you. You got 40. Both of us got Burton and us got 46. You got 47.
Oh, fuck, we do?
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck. Okay. Oh, yeah, I have this game going over. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape All Stars podcast, season 5, episode 25. Right now, this is a very important episode. Because next time you see us, we will have a all-new, brand spanking new president of the United States.
So long as the Democrats don't steal the vote again, you know what I'm saying?
So long as the Democrats don't steal the vote again. We might see Donald J. Trump #2. We might see the first woman colored president.
Whatever she decides,
Whatever
sometimes she's Indian, sometimes she's black. I just found out she was black.
No, she's racially ambiguous. She's racially ambiguous.
I know someone just like that.
So she, every day of the week, she can fall into another box, which is good because this would be first. This would be first for a lot of people. This would be the first for a lot of different groups. So it's important that when this episode drops, you guys go out and vote. My guy Diddy used to say, vote or die. That didn't age well, but I just hope you guys go out and vote. But like I said, this episode is brought to you by Coach Capsule. sponsored by Don's LLC. Eddie is frozen. I see him. He looking like fucking Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber and shit. With his teeth like. But Kev is not here. Kev is prepping to work the polls. Kev always worked the political polls and shit like that. Eddie's gone, but he'll be back. Kev said he needed to rest and get food and shit. Mad zesty.
The polls is not that.
Bro, exactly. You ain't doing no intense work, my nigga. Yeah, like, you ain't not doing no intense work and shit. That's why I said he been a little.
I did the poll. I did the polls. You wake up at like 5.
And niggas get up that early anyway. So I don't know why he acting like he doing something crazy. But I digress. Kevin's not here today. Right now, it's only 3 of us, but Ed will be back. As you can see, Johnny 5 is in the building. Drew is in the building. Our host, Eddie Horchata, is back. My mama called me.
We're not going to talk about how I was doing bits.
We didn't hear your bits. We didn't hear any
my
of
computer just shut off.
We didn't hear none of your bits.
No, but I said steal the election.
Right.
I said, and then my computer just went blue.
That's the last one we heard.
So
that's them. That's the Democrat.
That's
crazy,
weird, bro. That was weird. I even got like a little QR code on the corner saying your computer needed to be reset. We're sorry. I said, you said what? I just reset the shit like yesterday. I don't know. Damn. I didn't need any updates. The shit just shut off.
And that's crazy because our episode doesn't air until Thursday. The election would have been already won by then.
I don't know. If I look, I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I love my life. I don't want to die. If I disappear, it was them. I don't know who they are, but it was them.
They listening.
Oh,
they listening.
My God, that was fucking weird. That was weird.
Vendetta type shit, but it's the Democrat version. But as you can see, Eddie Horchata, our host, is here. My mama called me Devin, so you can call me Devin. Episode brought to you by Culture Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Let's get into the pod now. It seems so long, but since the last time we did a pod, we were in the World Series.
That happened?
That happened. So we had the New York Yankees playing against the LA Dodgers. We thought
horrible inning.
New York will, bring it back to LA, but unfortunately, New York was up 5 runs, and then
it just went to shit.
It went to shit.
5th inning collapse, biggest collapse in the history of the World Series.
Jericho went out.
5 unearned runs, all 5 of them on errors. You had Judge miss a routine ball that puts the runner on first and second. And then you had Volpe make a terrible decision, not throwing a 2 where he should have, and maybe potentially turn 2. In that he went 3 to save the run. Not that we needed to save any runs. No one was going to score that inning. Makes a terrible decision. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. Then turns into, Gerrit Cole with a monster performance. He had been no hit at that point. Still no hits. The bases were loaded in the top of the 5th. Bases were loaded. He still had no hits. Wasn't throwing a perfect game. But then stands in, strikes out the 9-hole hitter. Although he was hurt and didn't really have a good series, strikes out the Ohtani. So now we're down to 2 outs. And then completely said, all right, I did my job. I struck out the first 2. Hey, Ray, you go get this last out in Mookie Betts, and didn't cover first, even though he kind of had him beat. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. Obviously, they collapse. And then we got the lead back to that. Got the lead back, stand, stack, fly. I think that was in the top of the 7th, I believe. And then the Dodgers went on to pour it on, and baseball stinks. It's just not fun to be a Yankee fan, and I've been telling you guys this from the get-go. Obviously, I was a little bit back in. Back in. Obviously, the playoffs kind of get you back in. But I knew this would happen. There was like After Monday, honestly, too, I said we're gonna get swept. And then everybody was like, "No, we're not. It's fine. What if we win tomorrow?" I said that'd be great. Then we're gonna get gentlemen swept. We're gonna lose on Wednesday. Everybody said, "No, no, no. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy." And then 5-0, I got my wife screaming, "Oh my god, we should have went to the game." I said, "Relax. Job's not done." You know what I mean? You don't go to an elimination game. Relax. Just easy, easy. Stop with the celebrating. Stop with the fist pumping. Twitter going fucking crazy. My phone blowing up. All these Yankee fans. Oh, fuck yeah. The only thing I was excited for, Judge finally got the monkey off his back, put one out.
Right.
That's it. But I'm like, all right, cool. Keep doing that now.
Yeah.
No need to get excited. But yeah, Yankees suck. Well, I don't know what else you want me to say. I have a stat, but I'll find it. Give me a second.
Mookie Betts, 3 World Series, 2 with the Dodgers.
Two. I'm gonna call
one
it two.
with the Boston. He got one with Boston.
Yeah, but one of them was 80-game season COVID year. So
okay.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
Well,
you know all them COVID championships. Ed don't agree.
Right.
So yeah, I just don't.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that was a COVID year, but
yeah, that was a COVID ring.
Also, I saw something about Will Smith has been in every World Series the last 4 years.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he was with Tampa. I think he was with Texas last year.
Yeah, it's 2 Will Smiths in the pros, the pitcher, and then the
Dodgers Will Smith.
Dodgers Will Smith.
Yeah, formerly of Tampa.
Yeah,
the Tampa Bay Rays, who was in the last World Series. The one that they lost to the Dodgers in 2020.
John, what do the Yankees need to do to improve moving into next season? I know you've been big on a change of when it comes to a change of GM.
I don't know. GM Cashman's not terrible.
I mean, not GM, fucking
coach.
Yes.
But they don't call it coach.
They call it manager in baseball.
Manager. That's what I meant, manager.
I don't know. Boone seems like a good guy, but he doesn't seem like the right guy for the Yankees. That's one. And the Yankees just got to solidify the pitching.
Is there any notable?
Yeah, so Gerrit Cole did opt out.
Gerrit Cole opted out.
Gerrit Cole did opt out, but that was on Tuesday. What's today? Today's Monday.
Yes.
So he had opted out. I want to say he opted out maybe Saturday, or it was either Friday or Saturday, and then he re-signed. No, so he re-signed. We today he's officially he's back.
4 years. 4 years. I think what $1.72.
Is there any other notable pitching free agents?
I have a question. We had fucking. That I thought this whole time Marcus Stroman was hurt. He was fucking fully healthy.
Yeah,
that's the one with the tattoos, right?
Yeah.
He didn't play none of the series, right?
I don't think he made the playoff. I don't think he made the playoff roster.
We didn't have him on the team at all. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
He had his struggles. He had his injury, but he's one of the best pitchers in the MLB.
Yeah, they picked a playoff roster. He didn't make it, which is even with the struggles, I think we could have used him. If he was going to start him, we could have used him maybe for a bullpen stretch, and he probably could have did something there if you didn't think.
Doesn't make any sense.
I like Stroman.
Yeah, so did I. I don't know what happened. I don't know why.
One Yankee game I went to this year, he was pitching, and he was cooking.
I'm trying to find that stat while we keep going. Unfortunately, Glaber's contract's up. There's some elite pitching out there, but we re-signed Luke Weaver, made him our closer forever now, so he'll be fine. But Caneley's a free agent. Our entire bullpen is gone unless we pay them all. And the biggest news is Soto was just like, I'm gonna let all 30 teams get a shot to come get me.
Yeah, that's what I said. Do we think Soto's gonna resign?
Said, I ain't loyal. He said, who got
the bat? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all business purposes. He's trying to get paid. He can still come back.
I'm not mad at him.
He's trying to shoot your shot. No, take me out. Even though you know he's not gonna go with that team. Free dinner, easy.
One of the Dodgers.
Yeah.
One of the Dodgers.
He also
if he goes to LA, then it's just call it.
Forget it.
He won the World Series again. Just call it.
It'd be like the dudes be like,
Put your life savings on that shit. They're gonna win again.
Soto seen in California and shit. I mean, there are a few teams in California that he can visit, but if news that he out there visiting LA, he out in dinner with Magic Johnson and shit.
Yo, Yankee fan would kill him.
And then Magic give him that magic pill, tell him like, look, you want to live forever? Sign here. You want that magic juice? You can do whatever you want. Look, you could be a billionaire. This nigga Magic has not only lived 50 more years, nigga has won multiple championships and the first black.
Yo, I'm convinced.
Owner.
I'm convinced he's not. He never had AIDS. I'm convinced. I don't care what nobody says to me.
First black owner to win a World Series.
I think it's a conspiracy.
This nigga Magic has his life after AIDS has been better than his life before AIDS.
Wow.
Fact.
Uh,
Like all the famous people that got AIDS, all the famous people.
I mean, yeah, his life.
Yeah,
they're dead.
They had
definitely
AIDS.
up there.
He never had. He had HIV. AIDS is the next step. The next.
No,
level.
nigga, it's when you evolve. It starts off as Pikachu, HIV, and then it evolves to AIDS as like Raichu.
Yeah,
AIDS is the Raichu.
He didn't get to Raichu yet. He's still like
evolved
Pikachu.
in 30 years.
Right. I mean, Pikachu never evolved, right? So
Yeah, exactly. So he's still
Yeah,
Pikachu. He's so he never evolved to Raichu yet.
But I'm pretty sure all the bitches he fucked did. We got a bunch of dead Raichus in cemeteries all over California.
Mad Raichus.
Mad dead Raichus. But this is the fat nigga, this fat ass nigga, fattest motherfucker I done seen with an STD, especially HIV. This nigga gained more weight with HIV than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
Pika.
This nigga fuck man.
Nah, his is it's he. It's not Pika.
I want you.
Is it AIDS?
Magic. When he come out the Pokeball, he say he.
He always love it. Yo, these niggas is crazy. Son.
Shout out to Magic, man. First black owner to win a World Series. Billionaire status, man. And shout out to the Dodgers.
No, I don't care.
How many rings?
Magic
Hey,
got out.
Is 11.
I think because he counting his rings as a player.
Yeah, that was only 5.
He got one with the Sparks.
Okay.
He got 2 with the Dodgers.
You can't count the Sparks.
He probably got a few with the Sparks.
Yeah, nobody knows it, so it doesn't matter.
And I think he's counting those because I know he got 2 with the Dodgers. He got 5 with the Lakers,
and
that's it.
And the rest probably the Sparks or some other shit, soccer shit that he owned a team. He probably owned a hockey team.
He owns the Commanders.
Huh?
Well, the Commanders ain't get him no damn ring.
The
You know
Commanders
that.
Yeah, I'm saying he owns the Commanders, and look what the Commanders is doing.
That's the power
Yeah,
of
they're doing
Magic.
great.
Power of Magic.
He ain't the full owner, but he's the part owner of the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Damn, that shit's still crazy. But yeah, so shout out to Magic, shout out to the Dodgers and Yankees. Next year, Yankees.
No, never.
Sure.
Nah, they're done.
We're gonna finally get our Subway Series
next year. Come on,
Subway Series.
Nah,
Subway
that was
World
actually.
Series.
I want the. That's like the most time.
Yeah, the only way we get our Subway Series is the Dodgers come back to New York. Go to Brooklyn.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, this nigga.
Nigga Poppy too is funny as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like again, like no one cares about baseball and nobody watches that pregame, postgame shit. Nobody like I know, and again, like no one really tunes into
The baseball pre and post.
that part of it because there's no culture for it.
Yeah.
But I kind of want people to watch it. And it's mostly because like, yo, Poppy's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Jeter be getting fucking mad at this nigga for real. like them two are perfect together. And then you got like Alex kind of trying to play the middle a little bit. And then I don't even know who the white boy is at the corner, but he's always like, haha, now Poppy. Like whoever the fuck he is.
Jeter ain't got no personality though, so.
No, I'm telling you, bro. When him and Poppy go at
it's
it,
just Jeter.
when it's
Jeter's always been
exclusively
low key, like
but when it's exclusively like
throughout like the whole cover,
because Poppy's not like, like, oh yeah, fucking let's go Red Sox type shit, right? Like he's not only just a Red Sox guy. He'll talk baseball. Like and Jeter, again, both of their knowledge of baseball is great. But then it's always because the Yankees are in the fucking playoffs.
Right.
And Poppy's just like, I'm loving this shit. Did you not hear this when we won the game on Tuesday? Did I not see the clip I sent you?
Yeah,
when we won the game on Tuesday. When we were and Poppy was just killing they're not us. He was trying to do they're not like us. But he's like, they're not us. They're not us. They're not coming back. Not coming back. And then at the fucking beginning of the and Jeter was like ready to choke this nigga. Like he was really ready to go. And they're trying to break down the game for Wednesday. And like again, like Alex gives his like analysis, like throws a joke. Jeter gives his analysis, like real hardcore analysis, like you got Gerrit Cole on the mound. This is your moment. This is what you got to do. I got the Yankees winning this 5-4 or whatever it was. And then they cut to Poppy. He's like, I just want the Dodgers to win so I can go home. Like nigga didn't even like. He knows no one's watching, but it's he's like, I go for the Dodgers because I want to go home. Maybe not get shot this time.
Can you be an owner and a manager? I know Derek Jeter has ownership in like the Mariners. Marlins and one of them teams.
He's out on that now. I think he's out on that now. Yeah, he's out on that.
What about Jeter becoming a manager? Do y'all? I know they say players don't coach the best.
I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind.
I don't know if you want that, but
Jeter.
He wouldn't want it, but it would be fucking incredible. Because again, Jeter is we are lucky to have some of the greatest like clutch athletes that ever existed. And Jeter, Kobe, fucking Eli, fucking Brady, obviously, where it's like that's just a different person. You know what I mean? Like you have that in your locker room. I mean, it's fucking amazing. Like where again, job's not done. Like you're not finished. When last time Yankees won the World Series in 09, all he thought of was when Jimmy Rollins said they were going to take the Yankees in 4. And that's all he thought of the whole fucking trip. And when we beat them, he said, how's that sweet, Jimmy? He kept screaming it at Jimmy Rollins and in the locker room after they celebrated the win.
Yeah.
Like they're dumping champagne. He's like, what's up, Jimmy? How about that 4? How about that sweet, Jimmy? Like the whole time. Again, it's that killer instinct that we just don't see in athletes anymore. And it's lucky. It was nice that we got to see that. If that guy is your coach, which I think Kobe would have been able to do, which I mean, Brady's kind of an asshole for fucking doing the whole ownership route, but I think he would have been a fucking great coach too.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe he fixes the Raiders.
Kobe probably went. I don't know if he went straight to the NBA, but he probably went more like the prime route.
WNBA.
Coached his girls at a high level because that's what he was doing. Remember, he was coaching his girls.
He had the Mamba Academy, and that's where all.
I feel like once his girls were like in school, I feel like that's when he was like, Once he's like, all right, job done. Girls made it. All right, Lakers, hit me up.
And that's the thing. A lot of the top girls in college and as well as the WNBA all come from the Mamba Academy, and so he was building up his name through that. And that would have opened doors. Imagine Kobe being, because, girls basketball is more popular than the boys. Kobe going the college girls basketball route. Like,
you saying?
The college basketball, the girls basketball is more popular than the boys. People tune in.
Last year.
No.
Maybe like the past year, 2 years.
Last 2 to 3 years, people tune in more to the girls tournament than they do the boys. And it's more, I would say it's more notable characters now because college basketball for boys, unfortunately,
it's quick in and out. But nothing beats March Madness.
Yeah, but shout out to college basketball for
the only people that really watch March Madness.
Yes, college.
It's better.
Yeah, the better. And
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and everybody
time.
And alma mater people. So I feel like, but again, like I think on regular season, we got to look at this. I'm gonna need to look at this. I guess regular season, okay, cool. niggas was watching more Iowa games with Caitlin Clark than they were watching Duke fucking, whatever. But when it came to women's college March Madness and then men's March Madness, I think it's
because no what
fucking
I
here
think,
and there.
Yeah, I believe so, but I think the girls, like the top girls, numbers viewership wise, will beat the top guys viewership
during the season, right?
During the tournament.
During the tournament.
During the tournament. Because the guys don't have the star power that the girls got.
Yeah, right.
So although the guys might viewership per capita is more,
right.
But when it comes to the elites, those girl games will beat the guys elite. You get what I'm saying? In that regard. So
in that context, sure.
But so I'm just saying, like, imagine Kobe being attached to that. Like, because Kobe was building up the Mamba Academy, and it was mainly the girls. So imagine Kobe going the college route, going up with his girls, like y'all said. Imagine his daughter becomes a college athlete, and Kobe goes.
Yeah, she probably would be.
She would have
probably crazy hooping right now. No, I'm saying like right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Kobe goes to coach a D1 girls college team. You know how big that would be for fucking like women's sports? Like that should be fire. Seeing Kobe on the sideline.
What's her name? Pat Summitt?
Yeah, Pat Summitt type shit. Like Gino, Oriana, whatever the fuck his name is. Like it be on that type of level and shit. Having Kobe out there, that should have been fire. Imagine him wearing a black Mamba jersey. Like they come with you have a Tennessee with a black jersey and shit, with the black jersey with the orange tee and shit. Like Kobe coaching. Fire. But I say all this to say congratulations to the Dodgers. But moving on, Goldberg has announced his retirement.
Wild.
Officially announced his retirement.
I said this off air, but I thought he retired when they put up that fucking stinker.
But
these guys
we're passing out on each other. People get their send off, like their send off matches. So him announcing it just means he's getting that go home match. Is the it happens more.
Thank
often.
you, Goldberg. And then mad niggas in the crowd like crying like.
He just
and mad little kids like the fuck, and it's really grown men like our age.
There's plenty of wrestlers that's not gonna get their proper send off. There's plenty of wrestlers that's like probably not as active as they used to, and they're not gonna get the proper send offs. So for him, huh?
I mean,
I feel like Booker should come back. Booker in the Hall of Fame yet for the WWE?
Yeah, he is.
Booker.
Yeah,
I don't think he got a proper send off match.
No, he didn't. I mean, I think he's announcing for TNA. I think he's still. I think it's because he's still out there.
You're NXT. He's the commentary for NXT.
Oh, so yeah, so he's still out there. That's why he's not getting a proper send off. This nigga could still come back in and whoop somebody's ass while he's commentating a game.
Kurt Angle got a send off, but it wasn't the best. Kurt Angle got a send off, but it wasn't really the best. John Cena about to have his grand what the fuck that shit called?
Grand finale?
Yeah, what they call because he's doing WrestleMania. This year's WrestleMania, the upcoming WrestleMania coming up, it's gonna be his last, and then after 2025.
Farewell tour.
There we go, the farewell tour. I couldn't fucking think of that shit. Farewell tour. Yeah, he's about to get. John Cena's about to get one. It's gonna start at WrestleMania, and it's gonna continue till December of 2025, and after that, he's done.
That's it. And he's gonna make movies. He should keep making movies because he's been on. Johnny's been on a hot streak lately.
I like John Cena. Look, we talked
Johnny's
about
been on
this.
a hot streak lately. I'm not gonna lie.
We talked about the who's who when it comes to acting wrestlers.
Right, but when it comes to range, he's got nothing. I mean, he found it though. He found it in his not so serious, fucking off color, off joke.
Because what happened to the DC show that was really good? That
Peacemaker.
Season 2's coming out.
Oh, yeah, Peacemaker's coming back.
It's just remember the strike and all that shit happened.
Because Peacemaker was really good. Like that's a really good show. And
Y'all
shit.
seen Ricky Stenicki? That's like the most recent
I
one he
still
came out
haven't
with.
seen it yet. I still haven't.
Bro, that
seen
shit is so dumb.
I was told it
It's
was funny.
It's on
I was
Amazon,
told to
right?
watch it. I was
But
told it
he
was funny.
kills it.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
on
think it's
Amazon.
on. Oh, it's on
Yeah,
Amazon.
it's
Yeah,
Amazon.
I thought it was on
It's on-
Hulu. Yo, he's just having like he's just again he's
He's that
he
character.
found it. He whatever
Yeah,
the fuck he was doing before was
yeah.
stupid as fuck. Like
Right.
all that extra, I'm fucking hard, da da da.
Yeah.
But even in the last fast, like he was just a funny guy who then can just beat people up. Like just
Right.
keep doing that. Keep being funny, John. Like us, you're a zany, wild character.
And you just
Be that
big
guy.
as hell.
Yeah.
You just brolic as fuck. But I like that John Cena and shit. Like
Yeah.
he does.
He's been on a hot streak. I'm not gonna lie.
And he does the fucking total wipeout now. Like
Oh yeah. Again, he's great. He's great at it. He's
exactly.
great.
He's good. I like John Cena. But we
Like
already
would I
know
want to hang out and have a beer with him? Probably not. I don't know. He's still like he's kind of weird.
No, I want to have a drink with him because he reminds me a lot of like Elijah. Shout out to my nigga Adrenaline. Whereas they're too big for their own good. And it's like, chill the fuck out, you big, strong motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
You too big and goofy.
Yeah, you don't realize
Yeah,
you're hurting me. Get your hand off me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Stop.
you touch me
We're
again,
friends.
it's gonna be a problem. Like,
Right.
because you don't understand where you would just pat me on my back. No, you really just assaulted me. And so
yeah, facts. My shoulder separated.
Yeah,
now.
so
I have to go to physical therapy.
Exactly. Right, exactly.
Big time.
Yeah, bro. You really just
like nigga, you don't know your own strength, my nigga.
bro, yeah, nigga, you really just fucked up my collarbone and shit. But it's like
Yeah, facts. Unless you're gonna fix it. You know how to you know how to crack a back?
word, that nigga, you know how to pop back in and dislocate his shoulder? Like, unless you know how to do that, stop touching me. And so
right.
that's what I get when I think of John Cena. Like, you don't do too much. And I'll be like, damn,
Right.
I'm afraid of this big ass nigga, but I need him to stop touching me. Like, he making me mad. But how I'm gonna tell John Cena to stop fucking touching me? Like, that's just how I think. But shout out to Goldberg, who is my favorite wrestler of all time. I know everybody say he the Butch King and he done hurt motherfuckers and he almost killed Taker. But
yeah, he really did. I think he
almost
really
killed
did.
each other.
Oh yeah, that match was bad.
Awful. One of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life.
That match was bad. But Patrick Mahomes is hurt.
What the fuck?
Patrick Mahomes looking a little limpy. We never seen this. We never seen this before.
Did they score though?
No, nobody touched him.
I saw that.
Nobody touched him.
Oh, that means that's not good.
That's the worst type of injuries. If you don't get touched,
oh shit.
yeah.
Oh no. Oh no,
pops
he's done.
up. Ooh, that left leg.
But he's had a dislocated knee for so long. Oh
That
shit.
buckled.
Yeah, that shit buckled in.
Okay.
He said, I'm fine. I'm reading lips. I'm fine.
Nigga, he got two people holding him.
I'm good. I'm hearing I'm fine. I'm good from his lips. Let's see.
Look at that knee.
I'm going to slow it
I
down.
see him, but once again.
It ain't do nothing crazy. It ain't do nothing crazy. It wasn't like a crazy pop.
Yeah, it's just when he tried to stop, he tried to plant his foot and his shit buckled.
Wait.
And he probably Carson Wentz. Oh, Carson Wentz.
I didn't even know he was a backup for them.
Yeah, he's a backup.
Super Bowl champ.
Carson Wentz ain't no Super Bowl champ. Doesn't Nick Foles.
What do you mean? Carson Wentz was on the team.
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz is the backup. Oh man, he's done.
Carson Wentz got them. Yo,
I ain't good. He walking. I know. He good.
Carson Wentz got them there. It was Carson Wentz who got them there.
When did Carson
Wentz?
You said what? Oh, you talking about the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Carson Wentz was cooking.
Yeah, but then it was Nick Foles. Nick Foles that won it for him. Yo, he's
Carson Wentz was in the MVP conversation that year till he got injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about? This guy's done.
What are you talking about?
Mahomes.
No, he's good. He was walking on his own power. Yeah, see that?
That
He's walking
is
on his
not
own
good.
No,
power.
I saw him with two
Nah.
guys holding him up.
That is
Nah,
not good,
he
John.
walked to the table. He walked to the
I
table
see
that
him
he's
now.
laying on.
I see. He was.
He walked by himself to the table. He sat his ass on
Yo,
the table and laid down.
you know what's a positive thing, and I think everybody here can say it except for fucking Drew because he's gay. But you know what the positive, like the most like reassuring thing of not having a quarterback that you can trust or rely on for the last couple of years? That it's like, yo, your whole life is over when shit like this happens. Like obviously, like I got a taste. I guess Drew and I got a taste of it last year, but we also didn't really know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have a 3-time Super Bowl winning quarterback on my team
Yeah,
to where
yeah.
like I look around because again, like, and he hasn't had
Yeah,
a good
who
season.
does?
We're gonna talk
Nobody in this
football soon.
fucking nobody in
But
this
we
Zoom
no, I
meeting
know.
got a
No,
quarterback.
well, Drew has.
But Drew,
what are you talking about?
Drew
has
got
Lamar
an MVP.
Jackson.
Drew got an MVP level quarterback though.
But it is
Yeah,
such a
that's
relief
it.
to
My
know
my
that
favorite
like
team though got an MVP Super level.
I
Shut
can't
up, Drew.
shut up. I can't imagine like if my 3-time winning Super Bowl quarterback did this shit against the Tampa Bay fucking Buccaneers in week 8, I'd be fucking losing my
Right.
mind right now. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like seasons over. Because again, like, I feel like with like franchise quarterbacks, like big franchise quarterbacks like this, is like, I feel like in the back of your mind, like a big injury like this is always going to be like, well, he's gonna be done forever. He's never gonna be
Right.
the same. Like if it's a fucking like ACL or
Okay, it's like
Achilles
now we
or
gotta wait
like
another 15 years.
oh man,
Like-
here we fucking go. Like he's gonna fucking suck now. It's like forgetting the fact that you had 3 fucking Super Bowls. Like shut the
Right.
fuck up.
And probably the one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game and shit.
Yeah,
But shout out to Goldberg, man, my favorite wrestler. Get into the NBA. We talked about D Wade having a statue in Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin
Awful.
Durant,
Looks like shit.
ugly as hell. Kevin Durant was talking about, he was on
I have a theory, but go
a
ahead.
podcast talking about if he would ever get a statue and where it would be. He believes that he will never get a statue. Even with
the point he made kind of makes sense. He said he didn't play nowhere long enough to get a statue.
Tennessee,
That makes sense. That makes sense. He did. He has it.
right? He went to Tennessee, right?
Yeah, he didn't
he
play.
went in college. He went to Texas. College. He went to Texas.
I knew it was a. I knew it was
College.
T.
He went to Texas.
He's from DC.
Oh, from DC.
From DC.
But honestly, I think
Oklahoma City, he left on kind of on bad terms.
I think
Yeah, but it
although he
should be.
left,
If it's gonna be anywhere, it's okay.
I'm about to say he deserves a statue of Golden State.
he does. He does.
If he gets a statue in Golden State, Robert Horry's going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh my!
Like that?
No, I swear, John.
Like that?
He does.
Oh, Pat Mahomes is good.
Bro.
Pat Mahomes is good.
We know for sure. Stephen Curry
I don't think they're gonna play you, dude.
and Klay Thompson deserves a statue in Golden State.
Fact.
New arena. Those two deserve a statue.
Yeah.
I have a.
Look, I got the
Quick
best
take.
idea.
But
You get the Draymond statue with his two. He called KD a bitch, and then you get Jordan Poole on the side of Draymond.
There it
Draymond
is.
like that. Like, Draymond statue design right there.
nah, no Draymond
KD
statue.
on one side. That's why KD left, because Draymond called.
Right.
He said, "You's a bitch. We can do this without you." That's why
Yeah.
KD left. And then we see what he did to Jordan Poole. So they should all be involved in Draymond statue.
KD, Klay, and Steph all deserve a statue and go to say, I know KD ain't the quintessential warrior player. But you can't negate.
It would be Steph and Klay be way before KD.
I believe you. I believe that too, because they are the Warriors. KD,
Actually,
and,
probably be Draymond before Kevin Durant.
I don't think Draymond will ever get a statue. Yes, he'll go down in a ring of honor and all that, but Draymond didn't win them anything.
Yeah, but it's the fact that you hear people like raising their banners up to Raptors, like I think the only people that has like real statues, like really statues like that, is only the Lakers. Like those are the only
Don't Chris
motherfuckers
Bosh
that
got
actually
one?
build statues like that.
No,
Bosh got one, no?
Anywhere else in the NBA, they
Oh,
don't really have statues like
he had
that.
one.
No, because I mean, you don't have a really Lakers. I'm pretty sure in Boston they got them.
Who in Boston got a statue?
I could look it up.
I'm looking it up right now. Go ahead, you guys keep
The
going.
Lakers definitely have the most statues.
Because
remember when we was in LA, they had the commentator.
Yeah, the whole right. I'm saying you equate the statues to winning. So that's if you don't see it in a lot of teams because teams don't be having the best history when it comes to having winning organizations. I'm sorry, it's just LA, Boston, Chicago. There's certain.
You ready? You ready? I got the list. I got it. Okay. Lakers have Kobe, Kareem, Magic, Shaquille, Elgin, and Jerry West. This isn't the full list. God damn it. Continue. I'm gonna keep going.
I just need to know if Boston players have one.
I'm doing it right now. Chicago.
Shaq statue was new when we got to LA.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so Chicago only has Michael Jordan.
When we went, Shaq statue was new.
That's it.
Yep.
George Milken has one too because of the Minneapolis Lakers. People forget. Will is in Philly. Stockton's in Utah. Karl Malone's in Utah. We already said the Lakers. Dominique Wilkins is in Atlanta. Shaq's in the Lakers. We already said that. Elgin's in the Lakers. Dirk's in Dallas. Kobe, we already said. There are.
Dirk was definitely getting the statue.
Yeah, but I never knew they had.
That's it for the NBA. But then multiple NBA players have. Larry Bird has one at Indiana State. Magic has one at Michigan. Jerry West has one at West Virginia.
So none for the Celtics.
Shaq, no Celtics. Let me hold on. It's not popping up. Every statue at MLB. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do NBA. List of association football statues. No. We're just going to go NBA for now. I was thinking like the grand scheme.
Larry Bird, Bill Russell, and Red Auerbach apparently have statues. Yeah. I think that's the only Celtic statue that's out there.
I don't think there are any. You said there
are? Bob Cousy got one. I'm looking at now.
You see a picture of Bob Cousy.
Bob Cousy got one. Bill Russell got one.
So Larry Bird and then the coach, Red Auerbach.
Yeah, Red Auerbach.
So that means Celtics only got 4 statues.
Four statues out there.
Yeah. And so Jordan, Kobe, Sandy Hooper.
I'm just trying to make the argument for when it comes to Golden State. I know Clay will get one. I know Steph will get one guaranteed. But we can't negate Kevin Durant.
You can't negate Kevin Durant
contribution.
I
agree.
To getting them and being an MVP. So I think if KD was to get a statue, yes, he get one.
He was a 2-time or 3-time scoring champ when he was over there.
Well, he was 2-time MVP.
No, but how many scoring titles he had while he was out there?
I don't know.
I feel like he had a lot.
Champ.
Yeah,
I feel like he had a lot.
I thought his scoring championships was at OKC.
I don't think he had a scoring.
That's what I'm saying. OKC. I'm sorry. I kept thinking OKC. That's my bad. MVP and he has some MVPs in OKC, right?
Wait, for point duration, OKC is the closest. He only has
one actual season MVP in OKC.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, pick me a winner.
No, I don't think.
I have a take on statues.
I don't think Kevin will get a statue out in Golden State.
First, after you stop picking your nose, Eddie, what is your just?
So they're all bad, right? I mean, I think we all agree they're all bad. Like in recent history, they've been like pretty bad in the face. I mean,
yes.
Dwayne looks like it's bad. Like I don't know how some of the old ones I feel like are great. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I mean, just in general statues, right? Especially like facial statues. Like they're like great. Like there were times that were put into it.
Like it looks,
quality, like the work was put in. Look fantastic. And technology, we've gotten smarter, and you don't even
Right.
have to waste all this time with fucking.
Bro, they get a fucking 3D printer and put a.
That's what That's all I've been saying. It's like, yo, just do a 3D printer and then fucking bronze it. Like, it's not
Right.
hard to do that. Like, you can bronze a 3D printer. Like, and then all these like wax museum shit. So let's get rid of the wax museum. I think in general, the wax museum's got to go. They got to stop making fucking people because they don't even look right. Yeah, that's my take. I don't like statues.
Maybe picking and choosing who to hook up, because I feel like there's some that look exactly like who they're supposed to look like, and there's the others.
Right, but then I'm just saying this Dwayne Wade one looks like shit.
Yeah.
And then the last statue I remember is Cristiano Ronaldo. He looked like he got.
Oh, that was a bad one.
You know, a little.
Yeah, then they picked the wrong.
Bad.
They picked the wrong images to like try.
Yeah, it's like, what did you even? What was this, like a Google image search of like the right and the mad pixelated and shit, and like you think it looks good, but then you send
this
it.
The one they picked the picture that was trademark free and shit. Like,
yeah,
you know, you go on Google, it's like this one is free use, and this the one we gonna use and shit. Because if we use one that's trademark, then we got to pay them people and shit for that statue. But so. Drew, you don't think KD will get a statue anywhere?
If it was
some people feel like he tried to do reverse psychology, try to get one of these places to give him a statue. Got one.
If it would, it would be in OKC.
And OKC, you think OKC is his best chances?
Yeah, that's his best shot to get a statue.
So, what about Russell Westbrook? Do you think Russell Westbrook deserves a statue in OKC? Because I think he does.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna get one before KD.
I would say
like these just look bad.
KD until further notice, KD is the best player to ever play for the Thunder.
Yeah, but the way KD left and where he went to, and then the fact that Russ stayed.
Yeah, I think that's a heartwarming story, basically. Bullshit.
Yeah, but it's also
his statue before KD.
Yeah, I know what the fans might want, but
where's LeBron's is going?
Media wise, you're not gonna have a. Yeah,
but is he gonna get two? That's a question. That's a good question. Is he gonna get two, LeBron?
LeBron gonna have one in Miami as well as.
That's what I'm saying. Is he gonna get two?
He gonna have one in Miami and Cleveland, and I think he might have one in LA, although he don't deserve one. I think he might have one in LA. He
don't deserve one. I agree with that. He don't deserve one in LA, but there's the way.
Will he be the first player to get two statues anywhere? Probably.
I mean, the way the Lakers hang out.
He broke the scoring. I don't even know why I did that quotation. He broke the scoring record for LA while on LA, and they won.
That's just longevity.
He brought them. They won a bubble.
So they got a ring.
That don't count.
He broke a unbreakable record as a Lakers. So
if he have a statue in LA, it need to be with him, Bugs Bunny, and Lola Bunny, and that motherfucker.
Stop.
But I'm talking fat ass Lola Bunny. I ain't talking about that.
Well, the new one,
big ass titty.
The new one, they don't have.
Lola.
That's Michael Jordan's Lola.
Yeah, that's Michael Jordan's Lola. I want that bitch on
LeBron
there.
Lola don't look like that.
LeBron don't look like that.
Yeah, but also in the NBA, Joel Embiid has been frustrated.
He pushed the reporter.
He pushed the reporter.
But fuck that reporter. Y'all hear what he said?
He mentioned something.
The context?
Embiid. I didn't get to hear the clip, but
so basically.
Embiid's dead relative.
Well, it's not even that. Not only his dead relative, his dead brother. And that a relative is a relative, a brother is a brother.
Right.
I know.
But he also mentioned his son is named after his dead brother.
Yeah. And
so the guy starts off the article. I forget his name. John, maybe you could pull it up while I go on this rant. But he mentions how Embiid said that his life has changed, and how he's like put things into perspective ever since the birth of his son that he named after his dead brother, yada yada. So all this this whole the first paragraph is just all about his dead brother and his son, and he was like, and he continues to not play and load management and crumbles in the playoffs and all this other bullshit. So it's like, bro, honestly. Yeah, you deserve to get punched in the fucking mouth is what you deserve. You know
he
what I mean?
said,
Like
if your
you could say all that shit about him,
Yeah.
right? Just leave out that first paragraph. You don't
Yeah,
need that
he
first
said,
paragraph.
if your
Everybody
life changed so much, why the fuck you ain't
Why
out
the
here
fuck are you
playing
so
hoop?
lazy? Da, 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 yeah. Why
Yeah.
can't you play defense? How come fucking you can't play in Denver? And yeah, fuck
And
it.
so that's a part of the frustration that Joel B is currently having with Philly media because he's saying, like, you know, he's dealt with all these injuries. He's come back last year. We saw him, his knee buckle in the playoffs, trying to come back before he was ready. And all Philly media does is shit on him and talk bad about him.
I
John,
think it's time to leave Philly.
do you think Joel Embiid is faking an injury currently?
I don't think so. He's been injury prone. He's throughout his whole career. Shit,
Bro,
he
how
got
tall is
drafted
Embiid?
into 7 feet.
7 feet.
7 feet? What? 260?
Probably 7'1", but he's 7
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
up
he's
there,
somewhere around like
262.
260.
Yeah,
Yo,
up there.
that's a lot of body.
And he's literally been injured since college. He's been like injury prone.
You know what I'm saying? He's been injury prone. It's just some people probably look at it. He played in the Olympics. Now the season is here. He's not playing. So some people looking at it that way.
Yeah.
But he's always been injured.
And so
I guess they trying to play it safe, but
yeah,
it's like I don't know how much rest helps in the matter. I know if they're tired, it's good to rest them, but injury, you could be well rested, come in, and all it takes is one freakish play, and that's it.
Right.
The season's done. I feel like there's like no real science to it with the whole load management, resting.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the injury last playoffs where he literally jumped and just his knee popped.
Yeah, too big.
It's like
too big.
So even it's like there was nothing he could do to brace himself. It just the collision with the ground, his knee shifted, and he was done.
I just feel like I think it's more of like what they do with their bodies, like they training their bodies, eating well.
I would train. I'm saying I don't know how private
I'm going to defend him here, bro. Like I said, we just did his measurables. You can't train how big he is. Like that's just too much weight and too much body landing on fucking hardwood, bro. Unless they're like landing on cushions.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just nothing you can fucking do about it. Yeah, slam ball work. Even a trampoline, I think his knees will go this way.
Yeah, his shit
will. Nigga, his legs will be on the ground, his body be on the other trampoline. Like,
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much impact. It's not a crazy contact
Joel
sport.
Embiid is frustrated with Philly media, and we all know Philly is a crazy fucking town.
Yeah, that's one of the tough cities, Philly, New York.
Tough cities to play in. Do we see a long future for Joel Embiid in Philly?
I think he's playing. I think he's saving himself for the playoffs. I don't think he goes anywhere though.
Yeah. I don't think he goes nowhere in Philly.
I don't think he goes anywhere unless things get like really, really bad. If somehow, this PG shit don't work. Maxi injury, something like unless it like just falls apart. Like
they got.
They're a playoff team.
They're
going to be a playoff team.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody forgets.
Yeah, D-Hop is good. You know how crazy of a move that is?
And I think this is like his second TD today.
He's older. They lucky.
Yo, what?
Mahomes didn't get Amari.
That's a crazy stat. Patrick Mahomes, including playoffs, has never thrown a game-tying or game-winning touchdown pass.
No, they said when the game is tied, he never threw a touchdown pass when the game is tied.
That's crazy.
So when the game is tied in the fourth quarter, Pat Mahomes has never threw a touchdown pass. So if the Bucks would have went and kicked field goal, made it 20-17, that means Pat Mahomes did it.
Yeah.
He would have threw the touchdown, but he still would have never threw a touchdown pass while the games were tied.
Right. But yeah, so
well, he did that already, so he just every time.
Also in NBA,
I was about to say once they showed the stat, I'm like, yeah, he's throwing a touchdown.
Also in NBA, Vince Carter jersey retired in Toronto. They put up a big mural for him, banner out there for him. But
Statue with the
Drake,
arm in the rim, or do you get the arm in the rim, or do you get the like?
no,
Which one do you get?
it's the through the legs, I believe. He'll get a statue in Toronto, I believe.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
He Toronto.
Shit, DeMar DeRozan got to get his statue. You heard?
But speaking of that, Drake has said Drake had some hot take for DeMar. It said if y'all ever put up anything for him, any mural, anything for him, I'm snatching that shit down.
Myself, bro. Like
as we know, DeMar was in the Not Like Us video, repping California.
Nigga, so mad, bro. Nigga, Drake's not mad. He's not mad.
It's like
He's mad. He's
Nah,
definitely
he's not
mad.
mad. Definitely
He's
not
definitely
mad.
mad,
Not
though.
mad. He's not
I
mad.
mean, like he's not mad.
But when we think of great Raptors, and we think of like the Mount Rushmore of Raptors players,
I think it's three.
I believe DeMar
He's
is
up
there.
I only say three.
Vince Carter, you got DeMar, you got Kyle Lowry.
Kyle
Lowry is.
I see him more as a Heat now. Like I don't know.
Nah,
He's been there too long.
His best days, his best days was in Toronto.
Yeah,
correct. But I don't see him as a.
But
Raptor.
he wouldn't be. But he would. Yes, I don't think when it comes to the Fab Four or the Mount Rushmore,
who's in Toronto? Who's in Toronto?
It'd be Vince Carter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Bosh.
Yep.
Yes.
Say it.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yep.
And Kawhi Leonard.
Fact.
No, he's not.
Yep.
I swear to God, Kawhi was only there for just because he won.
How many championships? Hold on. How many championships the Raptors have?
He was only there for one season. Like he's
how many championships the Raptors have?
The Raptors have one. I know. He
okay.
won
And who got them
he
that
won
one?
their first championship. I get you that.
Who
but
got them
he's
that
only there
one?
for one season. He's not a Raptor.
Don't matter.
No, bro. It's like and you left because you dipped right after.
And
that.
I'll put Tracy McGrady before I put
So let's just say this. Let's just say this. Eddie, John.
Yeah, I'm listening.
If Soto won y'all championship, then he did. He's in.
Put him in Monument Park.
You already know New York is.
Nigga, put him in Monument Park. What are you talking about? Dude, that's the worst. That's the worst shit you could have ever said.
You know why? Put
him in Monument Park.
You know why that's a bad take? Because it's different levels of the Yankees. It's like the Lakers, the Yankees, and teams like that. It's much different.
Nigga, we ain't won a title in 15 years.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Toronto Raptors 15 years. If Soto was the MVP of the World Series and won us a World Series, put him in Monument Park.
And Yankees
ain't nobody allowed to wear 22. Ain't nobody allowed to wear 22.
Fuck. I'm trying to think
what? In the Bronx?
Word.
With all these Dominicans out here? Are you joking?
Shit,
Soto Day would be fucking a national holiday.
What
are you talking about?
Kawhi dipped after one season.
You're crazy. That was a stupid Drew. That's the dumbest shit you've ever said about. And you say a lot of dumb shit. That's the stupidest shit you've ever said in your life.
They just different with the Yankees. Like you come win them a championship, you gonna get that. They gonna give you that. They gonna give you a day, keys to the city, statue, retire your number, all that shit.
All that.
Like they gonna do that in New York. But I do think Kawhi is on the Fab Four of Raptors players. Even after 1 year. Drew, I can't hear you. We can't hear you, Drew.
Nope.
We can't hear you.
Nope.
All right, hold up.
We hear you now. We hear you now.
Nope. I can't.
Oh, okay. Oh, you dropped.
It dropped.
It dropped.
Nope.
We heard you at one moment, but then it stopped.
Fuck. Come on. No,
I see your lips moving. I don't see you talking though.
Yeah, you're big. Come on, stop. You niggas hear me. Shut the fuck up.
How did you realize?
I couldn't do it because I was looking at you, Dev. I would have been able to do it the whole time, and I kept looking at you.
I caught on with like a split second. I was literally about to say, Drew, I hear you.
No, because I caught on late too when Ed said it. So then that's why I went back and said, "Oh, you came in, but now I can't hear you."
It's just I love when Drew goes, "Can you hear me now?" And we all clearly acknowledge him right away. He's like, and when you say no, he's like, "Really? You can't?" It's just his brain never goes to like, "No, they definitely heard what I just said."
But shout out to Vince Carter. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan, who is a Raptor. I don't see I think of Raptors, DeMar is one of those guys.
Yeah,
when it comes to
that's the next man to go. It would be DeMar.
Yes,
We
DeMar
gotta
would
set this
definitely be
game.
next in Toronto.
Oh no,
You
Chris
think
Bosh.
before? And that's what I'm about to say. DeMar
Bosh.
before Bosh.
No, Chris Bosh then DeMar.
Okay,
Chris
now
Bosh
who do you
then
think is more of a Raptor, DeMar or Chris Bosh?
Chris Bosh.
I think DeMar is a greater Raptor than Chris Bosh.
Nah,
I think Chris Bosh is a better player, but we're talking about what they meant to the organization. I think DeMar. I think the Raptors was their best when DeMar was there. Their best years, other than the championship year with Kawhi, the Raptors' best years was DeMar's.
Probably.
Maybe.
DeMar Kyle
right.
Lowry years. Like,
yeah, you probably.
I hated those Raptors.
You probably.
DeMar, Serge.
Yeah, I hated those Raptors.
Kyle, like, that's when they were them niggas. Like, they were really them boys at that time and shit. Like,
yeah, you're probably right. DeMar over Chris Bosh.
I think Chris Bosh will definitely get his number and he'll get his name in the Raptors and the banner, all that, because he's retired before DeMar. But when it comes to like greatest Raptor, I think it's Vince Carter.
In the Hall of Fame. I checked that. He is. Chris Bosh is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he deserved to be there.
Nah, because I would believe last year. I would believe last. It was even the last week or the week before.
Bosh's tenure wasn't longer than DeMar's neither, I don't think.
It wasn't? I
don't
kind of
think
sure
so.
they were on the same plane. Same amount of years as in Toronto.
I think again, Vince Carter is definitely
right here talk, I'll look it up.
Vince Carter is definitely their greatest player, the Raptors, but I think they're other than the championship year, their highest of highs was under DeMar. So that's why I put him.
You might be right. You might be right.
I put him above over Bosh when it comes to just rap. I ain't talking about who's the better player. I'm just saying who was the
you might be right.
bigger rap.
7 years. You're 7 years of Chris Bosh in Toronto, and you got 9 years of DeMar in Toronto. Yeah, two more seasons.
Not nothing crazy, about the same. But that's NBA. We're gonna move on. Final NFL. Week 9. This week 9, right?
We are in.
This is you talking about NFL?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
week
NFL.
9.
This
And
is
tomorrow, it should be the trade deadline. The trade deadline should be either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah, I hope nothing crazy happens.
So Ed, we didn't have you last week.
Yes.
I was actually at that game.
What do you want to know? My state of mind?
How you feeling?
Not great. I mean, season died when we lost to the Patriots.
Okay.
It was over.
And
honestly, I had the worst weekend ever, guys. It was Friday. Thought the Yankees would steal game 1. They end up losing that. I knew game 2 was going to be a crapshoot. Sunday, I'm like, hey, I kind of told I said this on air. I said, hey, Jets need to win the next 2 for me to even think that they're going to be back on. But of course, in perfect Jet fashion, they let me down.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, meet up with John and Kev down in New York City, down in the Bronx. Shout out Billy's.
Kev lying on social media and shit.
That Kev lied on social media, went viral. But
this nigga Kev funny as hell, boy.
Nigga said 1,300. I gotta spend that 1,300. Put the clip in. Fuck it. Put the clip in.
Yeah,
also, I'm mad Kev's not on this episode today too. I will. I'll save it for the end. But I will. Kev needs to be on.
Okay, so we save it. Save it for next week.
Yeah, we'll save it for next week. Yankees lose Monday. And then it was just perfect setup for me to just be miserable for the rest of the week. I'm like, great, we lose. We're going to get swept on Tuesday. I'll have a day off. Thursday. Jet season officially over. And then Dodgers have the fucking parade on Friday. I'm not going to be able to listen to sports podcasts, the radio, go out in public because all the teams I root for suck ass. But then something fucking magical happened. And again, I know it's the the Houston defense or so offense have been a little clunky lately. They don't look good.
Right.
Stephon Diggs out for the year, ACL tear. No Nico Collins. Tank Dell had a fucking game. Joe Mixon looks like fucking 5 years ago, Joe Mixon. But some way, somehow, the greatest catch ever caught, period. In a win. Just saying, in a win.
Great,
Some
but
people
listen,
were
he said
comparing
the
it to that.
greatest call, the greatest catch in a win.
In a win.
And that's still no.
A lot of people compared it to the Odell Beckham catch, which they said he was held. He wasn't really that held. His jersey was kind of tugged. But at the end of the day, they lost that game, so it doesn't really fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
Bro, you
like,
man
it doesn't
needed
matter,
two
right?
hands. You could catch. Odell caught it with 3 fingers. There's no comparison.
That's
Odell caught it with 3 fingers. Your man
That's
needed
fine.
2 hands. What you mean
Now,
that's fine? There's no comparison.
That's fine, but what resulted in the win?
Bro, don't matter.
What resulted in the win?
Bro, it had
Which one resulted in the win?
The Devontae Adams catch was better. How about that?
I don't care. Just answer the question. Which one resulted in a win?
The Jets. His
okay.
catch
That's all I need to hear. That's it.
Yeah,
all I need to hear.
No,
all I need to
his
hear.
catch didn't result in a win because again,
he caught it in a win though. No, that's not the point.
Who put up
it didn't. No, but
Odell. No.
Did he catch it in a win or did he catch it in a loss?
No. What was the result? That has
catch of the year, final score, Jets win or Jets lose.
But
You're not listening to me.
To do with the win.
Doesn't matter. Of course it did. Points.
You want to go more contacts?
So you're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me that
I'm part of that. Odell put his team up double digits.
We need that.
Garrett Wilson put his team up 4 points. So the fact that the Giants lost has nothing to do with Odell's catch, and that the Jets won had nothing to do with Garrett Wilson's
I'm
catch.
sorry. You're saying hold on. You're saying Odell's 1 touchdown catch resulted in the Giants losing but putting them up 2 possessions? Is that what you're trying to say?
They put them up.
You're saying
exactly. Because in football, unless you catch in the game-winning touchdown,
right,
or the game drive is not
in
result of the win.
That's okay. No, that's fine. But if you remove those 4 points in that catch, do the Jets win that game? Do they?
Yeah. Yes. They do. Yes.
I don't see the final score. All right, yeah, maybe you might be right. But still,
they do. The Texans had 13
How many touchdowns did Odell have in that game?
I believe that the one.
Just the one? Because Garrett had another one where he caught one-handed with like 2 fingers, and then took that. That was the first touchdown. Yeah, it was. First touchdown he caught with like 2 fingers.
No,
one-handed.
The first one was the first down. The other catch, talking about the first down catch.
Yeah, but he caught 2 touchdowns is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, but look, y'all said put it to a poll and I put the context. I just dropped in the group. 737 views. OBJ is winning by 78% to the 22%.
Fair enough.
By Garrett Wilson.
Fair enough.
So that was via TikTok.
Yeah, that's crazy because I thought the kids would really.
And yet, there's people that.
Yeah, but I don't like your still. Your still is dog shit here. He got the cool still. I wanted the Jordan still.
No, that's me snapshotting the video. I got the video. If you go on TikTok, it's the actual video. That's just me. I just took a screenshot to get the percentage. I have the actual video.
Fair. I disagree, but fair. But fair. I disagree, but fair.
If we want to go to the comments, well, this is what the people are saying. One person says OBJ. One person said nothing can beat the original. Come on, like LBJ made history of that catch. Original better, bro. Then somebody said, bro, OBJ is so much better. Then somebody else said, why are we even discussing this? And then the last person said, OBJ FS. I don't know what that means.
It's crazy because I don't think that these people know how to read.
For reals.
Because the point of what I was saying is I didn't say which catch is better. I said which catch that's better matters more in a win or in a loss. And I guess nobody knows how to read. That's fair. I mean, they lost the game. I mean, at the end of the day, They lost the
Listen, at the
game.
end of the day,
Nobody.
you try
It
to
doesn't
mold the
matter.
argument in your favor, and it's still
Yo,
not.
he tried to do a LeBron stat. You know how they be like, LeBron has the most.
On the rainy day.
Yeah,
When the weather was 650.
Yeah, exactly.
You trying to move the field goal post where it's like.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Easy. No, I'm saying you trying to move it for you.
He try to
like
do
a 1 yard field goal kick and shit for his shit, and it's not working.
Yeah, he tried to do a first take stat and shit like the most
all right,
points.
We don't have to do this anymore. Let's get on to the.
Let's get it to the week.
Right?
Let's get it to the week.
Speaking of which, speaking of the miraculous catch,
we talking about the week. We was at the Jets. We talking about the Jets.
Well, we can cut that if you can. I kind of fucked up.
What do you?
My bad. Hit the wrong button.
I'll leave it alone.
Are they gonna count this as a catch? They counted it as a catch. Okay, that was one way.
Okay, so Thursday Night Football. We started on Thursdays as we always do. Jets 21, Texans 13.
Cowboy slump for CJ?
No. It was just, listen, hey, like I said, the offenses looked a little clunky.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
CJ hasn't really been playing the best this year.
Right. But again, and this is my as a fan of the game, as someone who knows ball, I like to take a lot of credit for knowing ball. As someone who's been a Jet fan for a really long time and their team hasn't been so great, you end up like support again, like John and you guys love your basketball. You guys know every stat, every fucking team, every player. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Kev pretends that he knows a little bit about baseball, but football has always been my thing. And I've watched the Texans very closely.
He know football way more than you.
Yeah, sure, of course he does. Yeah, but what a lot of people don't realize too with the Texans, outside of the big major injuries to their wide receiving core, they are on their. I believe it was actually after this game. They were on their 8th combination of offensive linemen, which is not good. Yeah. I knew that going into the game. They were on their 6th combination of offensive linemen. Guys who just haven't been playing well and injured. Guys that were injured. So they were, left tackles here, left guard out. This guy's in now. Center's gone. This guy's in now. So different combinations of starting offensive linemen. Joe Mixon is just too damn fucking good for that to matter to him.
Right.
But for CJ, you need some time. And obviously if you have some, I don't want to say inferior wide receivers, they do still have Tank Dell over there. But he's coming off of his leg, basically almost breaking. People forget he also got shot. A lot of people don't remember that.
He got shot in the offseason.
So, yeah, it's crazy. Like I started thinking about that too. I was like, oh, holy shit. That was this year. 2 guys got shot last year, during the offseason, I should say. Yeah, I mean, I think the Texans are going to be fine. Their defense is still pretty good. But once they get Nico back, obviously losing Stephon Diggs for the year is going to be huge for them. But, this is still a playoff team. This isn't like the Jets are back. I wasn't like super impressed. Defensively, we played a little better. I mean, our secondary looks like absolute dog shit right now. I hope that we don't trade DJ Reed at any point because I'm sure there's a lot of teams calling for him because he's been playing so well. But again, also a lot of injuries in the secondary for the Jets. Quentin Williams is finally back. Fucking 95. I've been waiting for him. We paid for him. I've been talking shit about how he's one of the best interior linemen in the NFL and has played like shit. But these last 3 games, he's been slowly cooking. Is there a way that I think that we can run it back? We'll talk about it when we talk about the Cardinals. So for the Texans, though, quickly, they're going to be fine. It was a bad game. Obviously, a lot of injuries.
That's still a good team.
And they're going to be fine. For the Jets, yes, this was great. You get to see Malachi Corley, though, rookie, the Yak King, self-proclaimed Yak King, finally get some Yak King like moments, and straight up Lamar Jackson drops it at the 1. I feel like this happens all the time. Also, if you're a rookie in the NFL, dog, like everybody here, this is a question for everybody. You're a rookie in the NFL. You catch a ball. This is going to be your first NFL touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
You're running. You see nothing but green grass. You're like, son, I'm running through the back of the end zone into the stands with that ball, like holding it. Like this is my first NFL touchdown. So I don't know how he fucking drops that ball. Obviously, it looked like it was over.
And emotions.
I was back on my
I'm doing the
same old
fucking. I'm
Jets.
doing the little Giants. I'm running into the goalpost. Like
That's what I mean. Like, you hold that ball. And also, like, the other guys, too. And again, this is a little bit of Devontae. But Devontae is like, oh, celebrate your teammates, celebrate your teammates, celebrate your teammates. Y'all niggas see this ball fall on the ground. And none of y'all decided maybe fall on the bitch.
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe, like, pick it up. You're like, oh, shit, this is Malachi's first. Let me do one of these shits. Like, propose to him type shit. Like, let's do some gay ass celebration. You know what I mean? Where I don't know. Let's do some Dodger shit. They just won the World Series. I don't know. Let's Mookie Betts bet the ball come on his face. I don't know. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was we'll get in the end zone. It was scary. But you know what? Hey, we won. I'm not gonna apologize for winning.
The first half
went through the schedule here. We got the Cardinals.
They got to win out. Just got to win out.
We got flexed out. So we're not Sunday Night Football anymore. We are now the 1:00 game against the Colts. They look pretty fucking bad. Then we got like Miami at home. I think we can afford to lose a game because the AFC sucks. But
that's the one who I think Miami's done.
I think
and
there's a chance.
Any games that I'm sorry about that.
We could sneak into a playoff, and if we don't sneak into a playoff, I think we could fuck some seeding up, which I'd be okay with that too. I think if we beat these teams that we shouldn't beat, we could fuck up some seedings and make the Bills have to play Kansas City at home because it looks like they're about to lose this game. We're currently monitoring that. Currently, it's
easy to go for the.
to go for two. It will be 4. It will be 4-2. We would be 4-2 in the division.
Bucks need to go for the 2. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Go for the gusto.
Yeah, they should. You weren't even supposed to be.
Don't get Patrick Mahomes no time.
Yeah,
you can't even give that boy.
What you mean? You still gonna get the same amount of time to go for 2.
No, I'm saying. Yeah, but you don't want to tie it and leave it on.
I'm not gonna lie, you just give Pat Mahomes more of a kick. Like, oh yeah, I'd rather tie it up and just go to overtime because you get for the next 27 seconds you got a lap.
Fuck that. I'm going. We go get this win.
Dev wanna poke the bear like, yeah, let's take this lead.
Yeah, let's take this lead.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I would do.
And then 14 seconds later, oh my god!
Then,
in the red zone. What the fuck?
Yeah, whatever. You tried though.
Yeah,
you tried.
Oh well, we went out. Yeah. We went out trying to win.
All right. Next up, Falcons 27, Cowboys 21. Even Dak said it.
Dak said it.
Dak said it. We fucking suck. Cowboys suck. Like they're bad. John, you gotta love this, huh?
Oh yeah. It's a beautiful thing. I love this.
Yeah.
While my team lose, I get to bask and
again because Cowboys offense run through their running ability. They have this great
not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, and they don't have no good running backs. And so without the running back power that they known to have, this offense, Dak is not playing the best. Other than CD, who else they got?
Nobody. That's it. They have nobody else.
So
Rico Dowell caught like a pretty cool touchdown. But it's really just
Atlanta is
Jake
fun to watch.
It's really just Jake Ferguson and CD Lamb. Everybody else kind of stinks.
Look, Atlanta is fun to watch, man. They got a lot of electric players. They got Kirk Bangs, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's not talked about enough. Darnell Mooney was probably the worst piece that the Bears could have lost. And we'll talk about it when we get there. But like, man, I mean, the guy's just been we all liked him when he was in Chicago last year. Like he wasn't getting enough tick. Obviously, the Bears kind of stunk. But Darnell Mooney's a really, really good a really good number 2 option.
Again, him and Ray seem to be Kirk's favorite receivers.
And then, of course, Drake London just catches his annual touchdown.
London did get hurt. So
I think he's in concussion protocol. So we'll see the status of him going forward.
And then again, Cal Pitts is starting to wake up. Like,
I
don't know. Kirk is having fun, man.
Kirk's just he
gonna throw that motherfucker.
He's Kirk. He's Kirk, man. He's great. I mean, how many yards did he have in this game? I think he had a little over 250, right? Yeah. Oh no, 222 on just 19 completions. But Still, I mean, yeah, Atlanta they have a stronghold on the division. I don't think anyone's catching them. I think they do have a gambit going forward. But I think this division's theirs to lose, and I don't think anyone's going to beat them. So
Yeah.
Is it interception? Okay.
let's go.
Oh,
All right, relax. Drew, the over is about to hit though, dummy.
Yeah, I know. I saw it, but yeah.
Yeah, a field goal here.
You got it. You got it. You got it. I know.
Field goal here.
I know the overhead. I know you won. I know
Hey,
you won. Yeah.
sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and today I win. But yeah,
all I
Falcons got a lot
just
to
want
look
to see
forward to.
Kansas City lose one time.
Drew, to make your loss feel a little better, next game, Ravens 41, Broncos 10.
He didn't catch that. That's an interception. He didn't catch that.
That was an interception?
No, the ball hit the ground.
I have a take.
And
And Drew, as an avid fan of the Ravens, answer this. Ravens don't win a Super Bowl. I think the Ravens are done. I think you blow up the team.
Blow up?
Yeah, I think you blow it up. I think you try something new, try something different. I like John Harbaugh. I think he's a great coach.
As in what?
Yeah, what would you consider as a blow up? Because
I think people got to go. People got to go. People got to go. I think
coach wise.
I think John's got to go. I think John needs to change the scenery.
No,
I think that's what might happen.
I think that's as far as a blow up as it will go. Like change coaching.
Him and Mike Tomlin gonna coach it to those teams respectfully till they retire.
Maybe what if they switch?
That won't happen.
Imagine.
What if they switch?
I mean, cool. Imagine, but that would
that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah,
that ain't happening. Yeah, I mean, like
no, because I feel like with Ravens, if they don't at least this is what I think Ed is saying. Without a win, Ravens have reached a ceiling.
That's it. Yeah, their ceiling is get to the AFC Championship game or divisional round and lose.
So if they don't win anything, then something has to change because we're seeing the same thing from them. Although they are a playoff team and a really good team, they're still not accomplishing anything. They're not getting better. They're not progressing. So it might cause with them like maybe we need to change up the coaching style or something internally has to change in order to get us to that next.
I kind of agree with you, Dev. I think coaching is really where it would change with if we lose, and let's just say we lose like bad, coaching would be like the first thing to change. I don't think anything else would change.
Yeah, I don't think
it's not going nowhere.
Yeah, because I don't think honestly, when I think of the Ravens, I don't see a bunch of names. So it's like
there's no names. There's no names offensively.
There's no
but
names.
I guess the other thing that I mean about change is that how about we get some fucking names?
Right.
How about we trade for some big fucking I don't know who's going to be available. Let's get Mike Evans. Let's get T. Higgins. You know what I mean? Let's get some of these guys that can make fucking plays.
I mean, I love Mike Evans.
That T. Higgins jersey be fire. T. Higgins and Baltimore.
T. Higgins in purple would be with the black visor. He might have that purple shit too.
I know that shit ain't happening. That's division rival. They would never do that.
Yeah, well,
true. Look what the Giants
He's a free agent next year.
I mean, that's because they let Saquon go. That's why
they allowed to happen.
That's what they are. That's
what free agency is.
That's free agency.
But ain't T. Higgins on the
No, he got signed. They gave him his deal.
Oh, they signed him? Okay, I wasn't
sure. The only thing what happened was a trade.
I thought he was on the fucking tag.
Now Jamar Chase is waiting for his money.
Got it.
Shit. Fucking Jamar Chase over there. Can you imagine with him and Zay Flowers? Zay Flowers had a game finally. Zay Flowers pisses me the fuck off.
Oh, that dude, because I beat you.
I don't know how. No, forget about fantasy. No. I don't even care about fantasy. If I'm a fan of the Ravens, I'd be fucking mad as hell rooting for that guy. Mad as hell. This guy sucks.
He definitely
fucking take him out of his fucking misery. Like, thank God for this run game, thank God for Lamar, and then it's like he goes for fucking 127 yards on 4 catches, and you're like, okay, never mind, he's good. But then it's like, well, watch next week, the next 2 weeks he's gonna play like shit.
He's definitely up and down. That's
Not much else to talk about this game. Denver, whatever. At some point they will regress to the means. They do play in the same division as the Chiefs, who might lose this game anyway, but it doesn't matter. It's still the division of the Chiefs.
And I like Bo
and
Nix.
the Chargers.
I like Bo Nix though.
I don't like him. He's got that school of Favre in him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got moxie. He got the moxie.
But instead of interceptions, he just like overthrows balls, and that shit makes me tight. Because we're talking wide open wide receivers, like wide open, dude. Like, son, they got 3 steps on the DB.
Yeah,
one-on-one coverage. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be huck a chuck at football,
he be on the side like, but look at my arm though.
you gotta make those throws though. Like, and I think he'll get it. I think he'll eventually.
Because he got the arm.
He does, but so does Zach Wilson. So that's what I see, and that's what I'm gonna. That's where I'm gonna hang my hat.
Yeah, got it.
I'm gonna hang my I want to like him, but I can't because of fuck Denver. I don't like Sean Payton. As long as Sean Payton's there, Denver can suck my nuts. Okay, next up, Bills 30, Dolphins 27. I thought Dolphins were gonna come back. I knew they would cover this game. They did. It was 5.5. But I think they just stink. I think they're just a really bad team, and everything that I said last year about Miami is finally coming through this year. Although they have a great run game, great coach.
But mostly because Tua wasn't there.
They got good, players.
Talk about names. The complete opposite of the Ravens, right? They got the names.
Got good position players.
Yeah, they got the names. They
don't got nobody throwing them the football, though.
Well, Tua's back. Tua's been back.
Yeah, no. Tua's back wasn't this his first game back?
Second game.
Second game back.
He played last week.
He did.
And that's why I knew they would cover, but I didn't think he would play that bad. I mean, the Bills are just a fucking wagon, dude. I don't think anybody can fucking stop them.
Yeah, because the Dolphins lost to Arizona last week, and that was Tua's first game, and then they lost on a 60-yard field goal.
Yeah, that was fucking wild. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that. The Bills basically locked up the AFC East. Every team in the AFC East is 2-6 or 3-6. Jets not having their bye yet, so that's why we have the one extra win. But yeah, the Bills can literally go 500 and still win the division, which is pretty sad. Like, they could lose both games to us and still win the division. That's pretty shit. Or sorry, the next game. I'm sorry. They can officially lose these next 3 games, like against the Jets, the Bills, and the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Patriots, and still win the division, and that's disgusting. They're just really fucking good. Keon Coleman's great. Also, interception of the year, Jalen Ramsey. That was pretty sick. Off of Keon Coleman's hands, he kind of just like snatched the shit out of his hands. That was pretty sick.
Keon Coleman bobbled that ball, man.
Khalil Shakir, very good. James Cook, really good. Josh Allen, good. Amari was out this week. Out with I don't know if it was an illness or something. He didn't play this week. Maybe it was a concussion. I'm not sure. But even without, they didn't even need Amari. They didn't even fucking need him. So yeah, Bills a little scary again. Same thing with the Bills. Like, what happens then? Like, do we get names? Do we obviously, like, we know that Josh Allen's not going anywhere, but like, does coaching get moved around? Does offensive play callers get moved around? Do we get more names? Is Amari Cooper a little too washed? It's like they're in the same position as the Ravens, to where it's like,
that's true.
Look, and it's like the Clyde Drexler syndrome.
Yeah,
is what
y'all
I'm gonna
can't
call
keep
it.
losing.
I think Mahomes has done the Jordan thing, the Brady thing. Right. So like, there's a lot of Clyde Drexlers, there's a lot of Peyton Mannings, there's a lot of Phillip Rivers. Like, great player, all-time great, gonna go down in the Hall of Fame. Never won a championship though, because unfortunately he played in the same era as Josh Allen, or as Patrick Mahomes. Played in the same era as Michael Jordan. Played in the same era as Tom Brady. The amount of guys that he kept out is, we got to start talking about Mahomes like that, which is crazy. And they're gonna fucking win this game.
Of course, what I tell ya? How do I tell you? Like,
That's why
It's
I
crazy.
said.
I mean, the only
That's-
reason why I switched was because like that's the only way I could have won, John.
that's
Like
why
I'm
I
yeah, there's
not.
said.
nothing wrong with that, Ed. You're
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
the only
win.
reason
There's
why I
nothing wrong with
switched.
But
that.
that's why
I
they should have
do.
went
I had
for the
originally
2.
had the Chiefs. Yeah, I'd originally
Oh
had the
yeah, of
Chiefs. And
course. I knew y'all changed. Everybody
yeah,
knows
of course.
Yeah.
strategy.
We're not
Yeah,
stupid
you
here.
have to because you lock up.
But
It's lit
on the
and you
Dolphins
lock
side
up.
too,
Right.
I think the Dolphins can. You know, I got to look at their remaining schedule, but I think they can pull off a couple wins here. You know, make definitely fuck up some team seedings, definitely fuck up their playoff hopes. You know, but yeah, shout out to the Dolphins. I think they'll figure it out. Next up, Panthers 23, Saints 22.
Count my
Huh?
parlay. Saints really lost to the Panthers.
Yeah.
Count my parlay. Only thing I got
Also
wrong
coach
was that
fired.
thing.
For some reason I can't think of his name. I just had it and it just erased my brain.
Saints
Shane
coach?
Steichen? Yeah, Steichen was fired Monday morning, let go by the New Orleans Saints.
Chris Olave hurt.
Immediately, yeah, Olave out with a concussion. Immediately, everyone blasted on Twitter. I mean, like everybody. Michael Thomas talking shit about Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Everybody talking shit about the organization. Keep putting all these guys. I think Michael Thomas said all these moves, all these changes, all these things done just to hide the fact that this guy stinks. Basically,
Derek Carr
disrespecting Derek Carr. Derek
Yeah,
Carr had to answer that in the locker room right
there's another
after.
play, and he's like, "Look, another hospital pass." That's what Thomas called it.
Yeah,
Hospital pass.
nigga. Derek Carr said, "I don't know why he doesn't like me." Like
he never talked
just
to me when we was on the team.
Yeah. But yeah, just a wild time. The league just keeps cheating for the Chiefs. We'll get to it later. That was an interception earlier, by the way. This game should not have gone into
No,
overtime.
it wasn't. It hit the ground. Clearly hit the ground.
Oh, it did? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I heard you guys say it was.
Yeah, because when I was talking about it, I was looking at the replay. Remember, y'all was a little ahead of me, so y'all was like, "Oh, it's over," and I'm looking at it, and they show it.
Yeah. And then for the Panthers, Kamara had a game, by the way. Fucking awesome game. Kamara's just good.
Yep.
Kamara also, shout out, my two of my worlds combined. Shout out, you can bleep this out if you want. Shout out to Beta Brewing Company. Their beer is okay. It's okay. They gave Alvin Kamara free beer for life. Louisiana Brewery, Louisiana company.
Okay.
Representing Alvin Kamara getting like free beer for life or some shit. You know, whatever, good PR for them. You know what I mean? Shout out Alvin. He's going to be getting drunk, fighting people in clubs in no time. Knocking niggas out. That's what he does. Dude, fucking homie had, how many, what was his final tick? No touchdowns, but 55 yards on 26 carries. His longest run was 20 yards. And then for the Panthers, hey, Bryce Young's confidence might be back. I know he's a little short king, shout out. You know, but obviously didn't have the best introduction to the NFL. Played in on a pretty bad team, got drafted to a pretty bad team.
Yeah. When you get the first pick, it was bad.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good when you're, again, this is, I don't want to say it, it might be a little too early. We're going to get to these games in a little bit, but it's kind of sad when your guy, when you have the first overall pick and your guy's not the guy, and the number 2 overall pick is the guy, and I'm talking CJ Stroud and Jaden Daniels over Bryce Young and Caleb Williams. But yeah, good for his confidence. They're still 2-7. But it is what it is.
The light-skinned quarterback that plays for them under center, number 15, 1-5.
That's why they should have went for the fucking 2.
That's what I said. Yep. All right, next up, Bengals 41. Yeah, it's over. Bengals 41, Raiders 24. Joe Burrow had 5 touchdowns to 1 interception. Not a single one of them went to Jamar Chase. I would like to say that I think the Bengals could be okay, but I think they just played the Raiders, and I think the Raiders are really bad. Raiders bench, what's his name? Gardner Minshew again. This time for Desmond Ridder, former Atlanta Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Antonio Pierce just hates Gardner Minshew and just doesn't. Gardner Minshew kind of lost that flair, that vibe that he had, that like.
Yeah, he had at Jacksonville.
He had that. Oh, Jacksonville. He had it in Philly.
Hair and shit. Like,
Yeah.
He used to wear the scar. I mean the bandana. And then he had like the
Yeah, the
long.
bandana, all that
He looked
stuff.
like a drunk uncle and shit, like that. Go out
Mhm.
there just throw it and shit.
Uncle Rico. I mean, he was
Yeah,
Uncle
work.
Rico.
Yeah, facts.
And I think that might be done.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the Chiefs. I really fucking hate the Chiefs. Remember, like 4 years ago when we started this podcast, I was like, "Yo, yeah, I better watch out, man. These Kansas City Chiefs, they got Patrick Mahomes. You know, they got Alex Smith right now, but Patrick Mahomes gonna be stumbling." Now I'm like, "Fuck these niggas." Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
You really
But
said
yeah,
that?
I did. I said 4 years ago. I'm sure you could fucking pull it up. Pull it up. I was always in on Patrick Mahomes. Before all this bullshit. Um, okay, damn, we're still only in the 1 o'clock. This is a weird slate. Uh, Chargers 27, Browns 10. Not much to talk about here. Jabo, you know, we tried, but those games, sometimes he has those games. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he usually has the 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. And then the next day, you might have to get ready for the no touchdowns, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. This time it was the 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions on 235 yards. But the Chargers are 5-3. Would have been nice if the Chiefs would have lost this game, but the Chargers could be playoff bound. I think, Jim Harbaugh, the other Harbaugh, I think he changed the culture there for sure. Like these are the games that the Chargers always fucking lose. These are the games where I always said that the Chargers are never going to be good and they were always going to fucking somehow find a way to blow it. This time they didn't. So yeah, Chargers could be sneaky. Just be worried about them in the playoffs if I'm them. If I'm any other team, I should say. A game that John went to. Giants.
That's fine.
Sorry, Commanders 27, Giants 22. 2 touchdowns for Scary Terry. Jaden Daniels, probably the best draft pick in the draft class.
You actually went to that game, John?
He threw some pretty passes. Jaden Daniels threw some pretty passes.
Yeah, John, Kev, and Cap was there. The rivalry.
Yeah.
Team continues to lose, John, but Daniel Jones had some moments.
I know everybody hates him right now. He's the core blame for everything, but that game, I wouldn't put the blame on him. He had the one fumble early on in the game, but for the most part, he was pretty much solid, and the defense wasn't best.
Can you, John, because I think you watch more games than I do for the Giants. I try to catch as many games as I can. But can we do you think that the reason why he played better is because Dayball is like, yeah, I don't care. This guy's definitely not going to be my quarterback this year. So let's do option plays again. Let's do read options and make him use his legs. Because I feel like they kind of went away from that. That first year with him.
I went away from that because of the whole injury guarantee. They don't want him to get hurt.
Right. Because he was trying to save him and maybe thought that he could probably save him for real. And do you think that now I'm just saying, do you think Dayball is like, yeah, fuck this guy. I don't fucking care. Like, let him break his neck for all I give a shit.
But to the point you make, people feel how they feel about him. He's been the quarterback for 6 years. I think that's one of the main
6 years.
I think that's one of the main issues of Daniel Jones. It's just instead of they always trying to like limit everything, just like fuck it. You're the quarterback,
making him the pocket passer.
You know what I'm saying? You're the quarterback. Just this is what we're gonna run. We're gonna run this. I feel like Daboll he got early on. It was conservative. Try to prevent him from, turning over the ball. Because, he had the turnover problem, the fumbles and interceptions. I think early on. So, I think the only time you got to see Daniel Jones play, like, free football was his rookie season. Because his rookie season is, like, you're coming in. He had all the fumbles. He had the interceptions. So, it's like, he got to play. And I feel like ever since then, it's been coaches trying to prevent him from doing the turnovers. I just think at this point, turnovers is gonna happen. You got to coach it and just let it be done. Just fuck it, But I think there's a lack of confidence, and certain when Kev be talking about it. But I think there's a lack of certain confidence. I think in Daniel Jones himself and maybe the staff and him to run certain plays. But he trucked the defender for a touchdown.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like him doing anything that's not playing quarterback, he's pretty fucking good.
I think if they use his legs more, we'd probably be in better position.
Like when he doesn't throw the football, I like him better. You know?
Yeah, but that's why I always talk about when these dual threat quarterbacks, like quarterbacks that could run.
Well, like I don't know if he's a dual threat. I think he's a
He's still a
singular
dual
threat quarterback.
No, he's still a dual threat quarterback. He's still a dual
No,
threat.
I would say I think he's pretty good at running.
No, he is good at running.
And he's not very good at throwing.
Yeah, his attribute.
So that doesn't make him dual.
So dual threat means that we have to watch you.
Are very good at both. Like Lamar Jackson can throw the ball and run the ball.
Running. His ability
Jaden Daniels is a dual threat quarterback.
Right.
I think Daniel Jones is a singular threat,
right,
and kind of can throw the football. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like I said, his running may be better than his throwing.
No, I think you can. I think I want you to say that he's better in those read option plays than he is
legs
at
are good.
under center.
I feel like we should use his legs more often.
I mean, are you really, like, if you're an opposing defense, are you threatened at Daniel Jones throwing the ball, or are you more threatened about him running the ball? I think that's what I'm trying to ask.
I honestly, I don't know, because he hasn't been really running the ball this year.
I mean, this last game,
you label him a dual threat because he is a fucking quarterback, and you know he's not gonna run the entire game, and his ability to run is something that you have to look out for, him being a quarterback. So that's why they'll label it as a dual
Taysom
threat.
Hill is a dual threat receiver running back. Taysom Hill throwing the football
Hill is a gadget player.
Yeah, as I say, he's not in that conversation. He's a wide receiver, tight end.
If I see
Taysom
Hill under center, like I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a read option. If I see him in shotgun, I'm like, this nigga's gonna throw the ball. That shit ain't scary.
That's because he's a gadget player. He's in there for that reason. Whereas
so
Daniel
what
Jones
I'm trying to say is that maybe
more than a gadget player. You know?
Yeah,
I think Daniel Jones could be
a Taysom Hill,
a better Taysom Hill.
But they would need a better quarterback to partner with him in order for that to work.
Correct. I agree. John, what do you say to that? You sign him to this long-term deal. I think you keep him. And you gadget him.
Huh? Daniel Jones didn't get signed to a long-term deal.
Isn't that a 5-year deal? That's long. No. That's a long time.
It's 4 years, and only 2 years is guaranteed.
Right. So I say, I say you keep him. You keep him. You gadget him. Get a quarterback, a good one. No. You don't like that? I think that might be the best move. Might be the best move for Daniel Jones.
Get a better quarterback. Forget the damn gadget shit.
No, I'm just saying keep Daniel Jones on the roster.
Daniel Jones
he's saying basically phase Daniel Jones out at quarterback and phase him into a gadget player. If you like Daniel Jones so much, he'll agree to stay around on the team because nobody's gonna sign him to be their quarterback.
Yes.
So
you're getting it.
Like Daniel Jones enough.
Yeah.
Use him as.
How do you feel about that? You like that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but you have for that to be in play. The quarterback that's replacing him has to be better than him, and there's none of the quarterbacks on the Giants is better than him.
I mean, in the draft, I'm talking about the draft.
No, I'm saying I'm just saying currently there's nobody on the Giants roster that's quarterbacking better than Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones, like as a gadget player, and then dropping back for one, you're gonna be like, what? Like, it's crazy. Like Daniel Jones as it stands today, if Daniel Jones drops back in shotgun, lets one fucking rip. Everyone y'all are like, oh my god, he's gonna throw an interception. Daniel Jones as a gadget player, like on like some jet sweep type shit, catching a fucking pitch and doing this shit, niggas is gonna be like, oh, that's exciting. So that's my choice for Daniel Jones.
Imagine Daniel Jones, and he's 6'5", so like he's gonna have Y'all remember when he caught that one ball? He got popped. He caught one. We ran a play where I think Saquon threw him the ball and he catches it. He caught it with one hand.
Yeah.
I said
speaking of gadget plays, they tried doing this at the end here, but it ultimately ended up to nothing. Titans 20, Patriots 17. They tied it late. Stinky game, smelly game, stinky smelly game, awful.
Yeah.
But
Drake May, man,
Drake May caught a touchdown.
Drake May's another one who's playing pretty. I like what I see so far out of Drake May.
They didn't start him at
like
They went with Jacoby Brissett, and now Drake May playing. I know they want to develop the quarterback. Sometimes quarterbacks are in sink or swim situations. Obviously, Drake May is in a sink or swim situation. No offense to Jacoby Brissett, but I think But I guess it helps out. But you should have started. Maybe it'd be different. They started Drake May from the beginning. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't like him. I think he plays like shit. But that's okay. Patriot fans can believe whatever they want to believe. And that's okay. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They stink. 2-7 fall the Patriots. 2-6 now are the Titans win their first game. All right, we're gonna talk about it. Cardinals 29, Bears 9. Caleb Williams might suck. I think he might suck. I think that he could be good.
Yeah, I just don't know what to think.
I just don't think that it'll happen with the Bears. I think that the Bears as an organization are as close to the Jets as an organization as anyone can imagine. And the unfortunate part, unfortunately, their ownership isn't as involved in ours. They kind of like put the right football guys into play, but it's just every time when it comes down to pick the right fucking coach, they don't pick the right coach. They had fucking Bruce Arians in their locker room. They didn't hire Jim Harbaugh. They didn't hire, even Belichick would have been better for this. It's like they don't, Vrabel, like they just don't want dominant,
a competent coach.
A competent, superior coach. They want like a guy that they can bully around and push around and answer fucking media questions. They've been trying to replace Ditka, but they don't want Ditka's energy. And that's stupid. So that being said, they don't fire their coaches halfway through, but I think that I think Ryan Poles stays the GM. I think he stays, but I think you have to fire that entire coaching unit. I think they all got to go completely clean house and get a Ben Johnson.
They just brought them in. Shit, like they just
they just brought him in last year. Yeah, and I think I think it's just like they're the offensive play calls. For Caleb and this team, it's like they're not even taking advantage of the fact that the kid can roll out, that he can do a little bit more off script. But they stink, and they're although they're what are they? They're 4-4 now. They're 500. Again, if you're the Cardinals, who's 5-4, only one game more than them, who are first in the NFC West. That's how crazy the league is right now. A 5-4 team, one game over 500 is the divisional leader until the Niners play, of course. Niners are on a bye this week. Niners are 4-4. It's like they're about to run the gambit now. They haven't played anyone in the NFC North, so they have not played the Lions. They have not played the Packers. They have not played the Vikings, and they could just get shift bumped, and Caleb's confidence can go down. So it is kind of scary. If I'm a Bears fan. And if I'm a Bears fan, I'm not happy. Shout out to all the fucking fans, by the way, that have been shitting on like teams that have been doing okay. Like if your team is in the bottom of your division, and maybe you have a couple of wins here and there, more than the Jets do. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't talk shit to me. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that shit. Like I don't like Patriots fans. Like you're still bad. Right. Giant fan, like you're still bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Like what are we talking about? Like, didn't work out with Aaron Rodgers. Yo, you still suck though. Like you're like the only people I want talking shit to me are Vikings fans, Commanders fans, Bills fans, Chiefs fans. That's it. Maybe Ravens fans. Fuck you, Drew. Maybe Ravens fans. Those are the only teams that could talk shit.
Would never talk shit to you.
I'm just saying. I don't like it. And the Cardinals are really good.
Jets is my team.
Trey McBride is awesome. James Conner's awesome. Kyler Murray's. I mean, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about Sunday. Oh no, do we have a short week? Do we play on Thursday?
Who?
No, I don't
think
think
we play back-to-back Thursdays.
No, we're not playing on Thursday. We're not playing on Thursday. Sunday's scary though. Sunday's scaries. I got the Sunday scaries. Okay. Damn. How are we still not through these fucking games? All right, we're almost done.
What's wrong?
Eagles 28, Jaguars 23. Eagles almost blew it. I think this guy's fucking done. Sirianni's gonna be done.
But which was a better play? The Garrett Wilson catch or the Saquon backwards?
Ooh, oh yeah. Oh man. Come on now. That's insane. That's insane to compare. That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
That backwards hurdle was crazy.
Yeah, that backwards hurdle is OD.
And it's so stupid, and I hope he never does it ever again. That is so dangerous.
Yo, he did a spin, but he saw it.
The spin move is, I think, almost more impressive than the hurdle.
But then he saw the nigga come and turned his back and said, "Yo, I'm
not gonna lie, that's probably one of the craziest plays I've ever seen because it's just the thing about the
history of the NFL. Yeah.
Yo, he did the spin and his body was not already fully turned into the spin.
Nigga said like this. He did like a diver's.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? You know when the divers be doing that like weird shit.
Yeah,
like he was just, I don't know how he did it.
That shit was crazy.
Unbelievable.
Saquon showing this season that
I just know up. He may have left my team, but I'm enjoying that he's getting his flowers because if he's wearing blue,
is he having the best?
Shit talking.
Is he having the best season for a running back right now?
Now he don't wear blue no more. Everybody loves Saquon now. That's crazy. Everybody loves Saquon. Crazy.
Yeah. And he did it in the Kelly Green. That shit just looked like the Kelly Green jerseys just look sick.
No, the Eagles jerseys, those are good jerseys. Those jerseys are $5.
Yeah, the Kelly Greens. I'm saying if he would have done that in a regular,
it looks good when you win, though. It looks good when you win, John. It looks good when you win.
I talk good about Saquon. Oh, Johnny's biased. Johnny this and Saquon's the same player. He's just playing for a better team. It's the same guy. I've been telling you.
It looks better when you win. It looks better when you win.
Yeah, but exactly. Winning is the best deodorant, John.
John,
and no one ever said. All right, hold on. Because I feel like you're saying that there was a lot of Saquon hate on this podcast. There wasn't.
Oh, there definitely was.
No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't.
It's all film.
No, there wasn't. John, can I finish? Can I finish?
Yeah.
I think what happened on this podcast was that Saquon Barkley is being wasted on a fucking bad team. We would say Saquon had a fucking quadrillion yards. And again, just like I said with the OBJ Garrett Wilson comparison, none of that shit matters if they don't fucking win. I always said that. Saquon had awesome games. He had great spin moves, fucking awesome fucking screen passes that he took from the 1 yard line all the way to like the fucking the other side of the 30. He was great. He was always great. But we're like, all right, yeah, so this is just what it's gonna be. Saquon's gonna eat, he's gonna have his time, but the Giants are gonna fucking lose. So what does it matter? He ain't never done nothing crazy like that fucking spin move backwards hurdle. Come on.
Yeah, not like
Saquon juked like two guys, and John's like, God, that's the craziest juke ever. Fuck out of here. You can't offend your game.
Saquon has some crazy that might be the greatest play Saquon ever pulled off, that backwards hurdle. Right. But Saquon has some crazy plays.
Yeah, but Saquon also wasn't having consistently 3 touchdown games with you. Like in wins.
Bro, you know how difficult that is when you're the best player on your team. There's no receiver that can get open, and they put
because you suck. That's the whole point we're trying to make. Is that nobody hated Saquon? We just hated it.
But my point is,
the Giants were wasting his career.
In that handicap, he still was producing in that handicap.
Right.
Yeah, I say
nobody
he's
cared
good
because they weren't winning.
I say he's good. Oh, it's biasness, this and that.
No, it just always equates to did they win?
It goes back to the point.
Right.
I'm glad he's getting his flowers because, like I said, everything is documented. So, however Ed wants to
John, does it
this argument, all you gotta do is go back
does it hurt though? No, I think the only shit that I ever said about Saquon is that he plays for a bad team. And that
5.
I always said that he plays for a bad team and his injury.
I promise you, every football season that we covered in OSN, go back and listen to how people talked about Saquon. It's documented, so I don't have to say nothing. I know. And the proof is in our
John's like, check the tapes.
Yeah, the proof is in our bro. I heard some
hold on. I feel like there's too much.
I heard some outrageous things, man.
No,
John said it's in the archives.
It's
We'll go
definitely
through
big.
this quick though. John, I have one question for you. Does it hurt? Do you hate this? Like honestly, like what's
Yeah,
going
it's
on in your
bittersweet.
head when you see shit like this?
It's bittersweet. Like I said, I'm a fan of Saquon, so I enjoy that he's getting the praise that he should have been getting.
Yeah, but this kind of stings, right?
Yeah, but he
Like,
went to
you're with
the
your friends here. You can be honest.
yeah, it does, but he went to the better team. Right? The Eagles is a better team than the Giants. That's the current
It's
state.
like John is like it's like a relationship where you ain't good for her, but you don't really want to see her go nowhere, but it's a better situation for her. And so,
Yeah,
although
but
you ain't
I,
shit,
no,
you
I don't
continue
see this
her.
again. All
That's
right, hold
probably
on. We're talking about run the tapes back. We're talking about run the tapes back. Hold on a second, John. Not but like 3 weeks ago, you were like the real 2-6. Before the season
that's troll.
started,
That was like
the
That's
real two
troll.
that was like
six.
when the season started.
Devin
Yeah,
Singletary, real two
that's
six. Fuck
troll.
Saquon.
That's the
Fuck
hurt, but
Saquon.
that's the hurt.
Fuck
That's the hurt.
Saquon. I know, but I'm just
Oh,
trying to say which one is it? Is it fuck
Ed,
Saquon
Ed,
or now?
what was my first? What was my first pick in fantasy football in our league, the Dons
I know.
league?
I that's not what I'm saying, John.
Yeah,
Is it
it's a
fuck
troll.
Saquon
A part of me it is fuck Saquon. It is. As a Giants fan, it is
is
fuck
it fuck
Saquon.
Saquon or do you really pride here? Like, of course, you're not going to make a stupid decision
John
with your
on his
heart. You're
Cuba
going to make
Gooding
a
shit, fighting the
financial
air and
decision.
shit.
Oh yeah, definitely fighting the air. Like I said, when he walked away, I don't know who I was mad at more, the GM or Saquon himself. But
Yeah, but it was fuck
I'm
Saquon. It
equal.
was the real 2-6.
I'm equally mad on both parties.
The real two
Actually
six
no,
was
I
the
might be
craziest
more.
shit you've ever said, John.
Bro. That's some troll shit. I don't think Devin Singletary even should have wore 26 in my opinion. I think that's disrespectful, but in itself, he should. Why
Oh,
fucking
now it's
wearing?
disrespectful.
Nah,
Now
it is.
Saquon's winning him a couple fantasy games.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
if you go back to when we was on the pod, you could go back. I was like,
Nigga,
oh,
you
he's
just said
wearing
the real
26.
2-6.
I said, oh, that's crazy. They're letting Singletary wear 26. I said that when I first found out. I didn't even know he was wearing 26. But when I found out, I was like, oh, no, that's crazy. Like Hyatt wearing Odell's number is crazy too.
Okay.
It's crazy
Let's
too.
quickly talk about the game. Nothing too crazy. I mean, the Eagles basically had it, kept going for two, making crazy decisions. Nick Sirianni's probably on the hot seat. Both coaches on the hot seat. Doug Peterson on the hot seat. But the Jaguars almost came back and won this game for all of Sirianni's terrible decisions. The tush push wasn't working.
And again, Sirianni
I
is
kept going for it on
it's like
fourth
the Ravens as
down.
well. It's all these teams that's like, what's next? Oh, even with the Eagles winning the championship, but it's like, okay, you guys, we getting pieces and we're adding pieces. Devontae Smith turning up. AJ,
Great touchdown. Great touchdown, by the way.
we
Second
got
best catch of the week.
Saquon, Cook. If y'all don't do shit with this, then nigga,
Mhm.
you might be without a job.
Yeah, I mean they've been talking about getting rid of Sirianni for basically the entire
last 2 seasons.
Yeah. So we'll see where that goes. All right. Next up, game of the week, some would say, but turned out it wasn't. Lions 24, Packers 14. Jordan Love played hurt. I will preface that.
I thought it was gonna be a better game.
Yeah, we all thought it was gonna be a shootout. Sonic and Knuckles, they're fucking unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
If people forget who Sonic and Knuckles are, that's David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs. Just fucking unstoppable. Packers did try to come back and almost actually pulled out the win. And I have a take that might
have the Lions played the Chiefs yet?
No.
Don't play this year.
No. Lions.
That's the game, man.
Lions are going to the Super Bowl. Hear me out. I don't like saying it. I just thought about it today.
I know what you're saying, but I think it. I think it as well.
You're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah. I think Lions might be that one.
How fucking crazy would it be? Just Lions never been to a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They've never been there before. They're in the NFC North. The entire NFC North rejoiced and celebrated when the bad man went away. because the bad man went away. I'm not saying this is gonna be happen. If we had a couple more wins, would have been nice. But yo, if you're from my coworker is from Michigan,
Okay.
diehard Lions fan. Obviously, I've been since Dan Campbell got there. He started working with me there. He's been my friend for a long time before he became my coworker.
Remember, Drew used to hate us when we used to be all bashing for the Lions and shit.
Yeah, and we used to suck off the Lions all the time.
Yeah,
when
we was watching, remember when we was watching
Hard Knocks.
Drew like, yo, y'all niggas is gay. Like y'all niggas.
I was only that for the first.
No, you're just a hater.
Year.
It's all good.
Before last because y'all was on a.
Remember that year the Hard Knocks too, where we were like, yo, we got to find a win for the Lions. We got to find a win. Remember when they were really bad? We were like, well, we're just rooting for parity in the NFL. And I got two takes. So one, this one's not real, but how sad would it be, bro, for the Lions to go? And I'm not ready to tell my coworker this, but I'm definitely going to tell him when I see him. How sad would it be if they go to the Super Bowl, their first Super Bowl, somehow the Jets fucking run a fucking gambit, play them in the Super Bowl, and they lose. The Lions lose to the who had that on their bingo card? The Lions lose to the New York Jets in the Super Bowl. That would be fucking insane.
That wasn't what I was thinking, but okay.
No, I think the Lions are going to win it. I think the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. I think it's the Lions Super Bowl to lose. Like this is it. But I will say this because this is the second part.
It's the Chiefs Super Bowl to lose, but I think the Lions could do it.
No. So let me know if I'm a little off here. You guys know I've always been the advocate of hey, do what got you here, right? You know, I kind of yelled at the Ravens last year for it. They kind of stopped running the football and started throwing it more. Lions last year, where Dan Campbell usually goes for it, didn't go for it.
Yeah.
But I think the Lions at this point, I mean, the Lions are sitting pretty at the top of the division at 7-1. They're the second best team in the NFL because the Chiefs are 8-1. I think they're better than the Chiefs. Chiefs haven't been playing as well. And like, honestly, who did the Chiefs play? It's already clear. We've already kind of put it out there. The AFC fucking sucks. And they almost got their fucking shit kicked in by the Buccaneers, who are, by the way, not a bad football team because Baker Mayfield makes them better. But Bucky Irvin, I think, is coming into his own on the offensive line.
The skill players are injured.
But their two main guys are hurt. I think if Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are in this game, Chiefs lose this game. Chiefs lose this game by probably 2 touchdowns. Just going to put it out there. Maybe not 2, maybe just 1.
That was probably right.
I'm just saying. So I think the Lions are the better team. But I think that what the Lions need to start doing is they got to cut this bullshit out where they're the fucking underdog and they got a chip on their shoulder and everybody's out to get them. Let's go for it on 4th down every fucking other play. Let's do this fake punt. Fuck the field goal. Let's go for 2. Like, they got to kind of cut that shit out. I think what they need to start cleaning up is the shit like that. Because again, when it comes to the playoff time with these guys, their biggest mistakes were missing those not going for them and missing these 3rd and shorts and missing these fake punts. I think if you start again right now in week 8, start just doing regular shit and be like, yo, we're just going to keep putting weight on you and beating you the way that we should beat you instead of doing all these like cute little behind the back reverse, all this other bullshit. Like you could do that shit later. Let the Chiefs continue to do that bullshit because eventually that's just going to catch up to them. And the Chiefs have been doing it to be cute. The Lions in the beginning were doing it because they had a chip on their shoulder. Now I think the Lions are being cute, and I don't like that because that's what's going to fucking lose you.
Now they know they good. Now they know they good. It's like
exactly. That's my problem. That's my problem is that they're good now.
Yeah.
So like now you went from like being dogs to being like, all right, y'all niggas is being cute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like we better be out, so we just trying shit.
Yeah, exactly. And the Packers will be fine. I'm not worried about the Packers. The Packers will be fine. Not much to talk about the Packers. Rams 26, Seahawks 20. Holy shit.
Rams coming back.
Rams are back. Puka Nakuka.
Yeah.
Cooper, what do you call him?
Cooper Cup.
Puka Nuka. No, you call him
Puka
Nuka.
I call him Puka Nuka. John called him Puka Nuka Cup.
Puka Nuka was ejected from this game for fucking throwing a haymaker. Also didn't deserve to get thrown out.
That's
But
what happened. I didn't see the
the
highlight.
the Rams are back. The Rams are back. They're 4-4 again, tied for third, tied for first. They're all tied for first. The only reason why they're not in first is because, like I said, they had a bye. Cardinals played an extra game, and the Niners were on a bye this week. The
Rams
West is going
defense
to be
though,
fun again.
but Rams defense is the only thing that's like
Yeah, they kind of suck. They're a little suspect. They're a little suspect.
sucks.
But Matthew Stafford's just always gonna. And Kyron Williams is a fucking beast.
Yes.
Just a beast, just a beast. And now we're starting to see a little bit of Blake Corum. So, Seahawks, although they played okay, breakout game for Jackson Smith and Jigba. I hate saying his name because it's just he's got an X in his Jackson.
I'm on bench, and the reason why I lost in fantasy this week.
Why? Because of Jackson Smith and Jigba?
No, he's on my bench. If I start him, I win. No debate.
Brutal. But breakout game for Jackson Smith.
Yeah, the person I started ahead of him gave me 0.2 fantasy points.
Damn. But yeah, the Seahawks could be in trouble. Bottom of the division now at 4-5, which is crazy because they're one game out of first place, which is I wish I played in the AFC West. Fuck. Anyway, I don't want to say the Seahawks are going to be done, but I think it's just fun. The AFC West or the NFC West is competitive and fun, and it's always a good division to watch. I think it's always fun to watch them. With Kyler, the Niners are always just the Niners. Seahawks will always have that stigma with the 12th man. And the Rams, since they got Stafford, have been. I mean, we're talking about a former Super Bowl team. I'm not saying they're going to go, but they could. You never know. You don't know who's going to win that division with the three of them. McCaffrey, by the way, is back. McCaffrey is back, coming back from when we get back into the NFC West. Okay, last game we kind of already covered the Buccaneers Chiefs. We already know what happened. Chiefs 30, Bucks 24. Game of the week for you, Dev. Vikings 21, Colts 13. Sam kind of looked like he was seeing ghosts out there for a little bit.
Yeah, it's not game of the week for me because it was an okay game.
But you won. Like, it was your game. Your game. I meant your game. The only game you cared about.
Yes, Vikings continue to win, which is good. But my fear is when it starts to get to closer to the playoffs, is Sam the guy? Because, again, he's starting to show a little fear out there, a little bit.
He's starting to look like 14 and green.
Word. A little fear out there. A little fear. So that's the only thing is a little bit, just a little bit. So that's my only concern. He has the pieces. Jordan Addison went crazy this game. And so Justin Jefferson
Jettas is just Jettas.
Jettas is Jettas. Aaron Jones is Aaron Jones. We should have TJ back later in the season. And so that would help. But a little concern, just a little bit.
Yeah. And on the Colts side, I really thought Flacco was gonna just be Flacco. I was hoping so much.
Yeah,
that's why I took chances.
Anthony Richardson on a bench, yawning. And
yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't cover that. Richardson was benched. Which, John, would you take Anthony Richardson on the Giants? Second and third round, give or take.
I don't know. There was also a question about Bryce Young too when he had got benched. Also, there was
to the Giants.
Yeah, for Bryce Young.
Would you take either of those guys over DJ?
Jones?
For potential purposes, but either of those guys is not better than him.
No, but just saying, would you take a chance on them?
I'm saying it'll still be a developmental thing. It'll still be oh my Lord, fucking that word up. The developmental.
Yes.
I think I would take Anthony Richardson. I wouldn't take Bryce Young.
His ceiling's still there. He's got a ceiling.
Ceiling's high, and then I think you get some. I think you still
the Daniel Jones and Cam Newton.
So that's why I say you get somewhat the same player, whereas not conscious enough to make the right throws yet, but still very athletic to get out. And then again, you have a higher ceiling with Anthony Richardson. So I would, if it was for Anthony Richardson for Daniel Jones, I don't think you really lose much by getting rid of Daniel Jones. But Bryce, I wouldn't do that. I'll take Daniel Jones for Bryce instead of Bryce right at the moment.
Fair.
But
I like
all
Bryce
right.
Young. I think Bryce Young's not getting a fair shake. I actually like Bryce Young.
But let's get into week 10 of our NFL pick'ems. We'll get Cavs all pod, but let's get right into it. Thursday night, we got the Bengals at the Ravens. I got the Bengals.
Okay.
Drew.
Good call.
Drew got the Ravens. John, who you got?
You said Ravens at Bengals Thursday?
Bengals at Ravens.
Bengals at Ravens. I'm going Baltimore.
Eddie, who you got?
I'm going Cincy, baby. Fuck Drew.
All right. Next, we got the Giants, the G-men at Carolina. I'm going to go Giants.
It's in Germany, so it's the Germany
Well, yes,
game.
right. The Germany game. So I'm going to go Giants. Drew, who you got? This nigga Eddie. Drew, who you got? Giants, Panthers.
Yeah.
I think I'll go Giants.
All right.
Giants.
And who you got?
I'm going Carolina, baby. This is a streak. I'm going Carolina. John, no disrespect, but man, your team stinks.
All right. Next, we got the Patriots at Chicago. I got Chicago. Drew, who you got?
I'm gonna give you one more try, Chicago.
John, who you got?
Chicago who?
Patriots at Chicago.
I'm going to go Bears.
Ed?
I'm going Chicago.
Back-to-back shit balls.
Yes, sir. Next, we got the Niners in Tampa. I'm going to go
I haven't
Niners.
gotten there yet.
Niners in Tampa?
Yeah, Niners in Tampa.
Yeah, Niners got to win this game. So mostly because it's a must win. To say Niners, even though Tampa just took it to the Chiefs.
I got Tampa.
All right, Drew taking Tampa. John, who you got?
Tampa. What's the Tampa who?
Niners at Tampa. CMC back?
was practicing. CMC maybe back.
Maybe back.
Maybe back. I'm going to go with my guy Baker. I'm going to go Bucks.
Okay, John going Bucks. All right, divisional game. We got the Broncos at the Chiefs. All around.
Yep.
Next, we got the
sucks.
Bills.
One of these guys gonna fucking lose.
We got the Bills at the Colts. All around.
Bills.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I had it.
What could be a really good game? We got the Steelers at Washington.
Washington.
I got the Steelers.
Washington.
That's crazy.
Even though that might be
I'm going to go Pittsburgh. That's going to be like the best defense that Commanders play. That's a real test. If Danny Daniels can pull that off,
yeah,
that would be a great win for him. But TJ Watt, that Steelers team is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got Steelers. Drew, who you got?
Washington.
Ed, you got Washington as well?
Yeah, you're crazy.
All right. I don't think so. But next, we got the Vikings at Jacksonville.
Now you might be right though, because that defense sucks. Sorry, what was the game?
Vikings at Jacksonville.
At Jacksonville.
All around.
Yeah.
All around.
Oh, I'm looking for the spread.
All around.
I don't see the spread. Oh, -4. Yeah.
All around.
That's fine. All around.
All right, divisional round, divisional game. We got the Falcons at New Orleans. All around.
New Orleans and who?
New Orleans and what?
And Falcons.
Falcons.
Oh, Falcons.
And it's funny. That's to be a game. We all pick Falcons and they fuck around and lose.
Yeah, right.
I
That's
mean,
the real
they
Falcons
normally
thing to
do,
do.
but I pick Falcons.
Yeah, this is their spot where they do that shit.
Is
Like
it New
that's
Orleans
some
or
real
Atlanta?
Falcons
This
shit.
is when the
Yeah.
Falcons beat the Falcons.
Yeah, this
yeah.
is New Orleans or Atlanta.
Yeah, this is in New Orleans.
We all pick Atlanta, but I want to be shocked if
Yeah.
they lose.
All right, next we got the Titans at the Chargers. All around,
Chargers.
Definitely Chargers.
Yeah.
really good game. Make or break game. We got the Jets at Arizona.
Huh. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good game, but
Yo, you know what
is a
the
good
line
game.
is?
What's the line?
that's
One
a good
fucking
game.
point.
What?
I don't know who I want.
Hold on. Who's
I'm
favorite?
gonna go with the. I'm
I
gonna go
think-
with the Jets. I think the Cardinals probably favorite.
The Jets.
Jets-
The Cardinals are favorite.
Yeah,
Cardinals are favorite.
I'm gonna go Jets.
I'm going Jets as well. All around for the Jets.
Jets.
Jets. All right. Next we got the Eagles at Cowboys. All around.
Oh, yeah,
No,
Eagles.
actually, no.
No Dak.
No, I got Dallas in this game. Big spot.
Who?
Big
You
spot
think-
for Dallas to win
You
in
think
Dallas.
Dak playing?
No, he's not. He's out.
Oh, he's not?
He's dead as not. He's out
Oh,
for the.
never mind. I never mind. Never mind. Take it back.
Dallas against who?
Eagles.
Philly.
Oh, Eagles. Definitely.
Never mind.
Dak
All
Prescott taking it down. Dak Prescott expected to miss multiple weeks after suffering hamstring injury versus Falcons.
See, I thought they were playing bad, so they were like, all right, get this nigga out of here.
All right.
They might be trying to throw in the towel and try to take, and they probably trying to get a quarterback in the draft.
Sunday
I
night.
think Trey Lance will be starting for the Cowboys.
No, it's somebody.
Rush still?
Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush.
Because
He's
all
the
we
third
heard Trey
string.
Lance, they threw that, what was it, like 5 picks in the preseason game?
Yeah, he third.
What's up, Cooper Rush? Yeah.
Sunday night, we got the Lions at Houston. I'm going Houston.
I'm going to go Lions by 10 plus.
Drew, who you got?
Give me the game again.
Lions at Houston.
Oh. That's actually.
It's a good game, hopefully.
It was like, damn, that's 2 good teams. I don't know how to pick it.
Give me Lions.
Ed, you got the Lions as well, correct?
Yeah, I feel like if they were at full power,
The Texans.
it would be a discussion, but no, I think it's Houston.
Got it. And last
Or
but
sorry,
not least,
Detroit.
Last but not least, we got the Dolphins at LA Rams. All around.
Come on, Rams. Damn,
Yeah.
Dolphins. This season's
Right.
over.
I forgot about Monday.
That's a good Monday night game.
Dolphins Rams.
Dolphins
That's gonna be-
Rams.
I feel like that's going to be a lot of scoring in that
Yeah.
game.
I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Okay. Drew, who you got?
Said the Rams.
All right. And I have the Rams as also, and we'll get Kev picks. And that is the end of this episode. Season 5, episode 25. Make sure you guys go out and vote. Next episode, we'll have a new president.
No, you live in New York. You don't have to. It's all fake. It's all rigged.
Correct.
The Democrats are going to steal it again. AOC is probably going to end up doing porn. Kamala, whatever her name is.
Allah.
Come a lot.
Camelot.
I was just testing it to see if my computer would shut down. It didn't.
Oh, it didn't shut down this time.
Not this time. Not this time. Not this time.
But again, with that, make sure y'all
For
get
real,
out
where's
and
this
vote.
shit gonna go?
Get out and vote.
Who knows,
Kamala
bro?
wins.
I
Make sure
think
you vote.
I think.
Yeah, I
I
think
really
she,
think so.
Yeah, I think she's gonna win. The demo's gonna give it to her. Make sure you guys go out and vote. Like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, all that good shit. We're everywhere except for title. As you can see, Drew in the building, John in the building. Our host, Eddie Horchard, is here. My mama call me Devin, so you can call me Devin. But like always,
We out.
Love, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself if you get it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice skating on thin ice. And my ice skate's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch, but I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah, hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear, hands in the air, I know my rights. This for the people who say you ain't scared. Nigga, you ain't think about this shit twice. It ain't about you, it ain't about you. This is your family, this is your fool. It's what you do. Feel like I cannot blame you, cause you hate the truth. If you my brother, please just think about what you gon' do. Yeah. You here today, but what if not tomorrow? This life is something precious, would you even cherish? The hardest losses, they fill with sorrow. I know you come with cargo, but I could trade you for some of mine, there's no embargo. You know half of the word is slime, boy, just never follow. I could never think the same no more, one other plateau. The water warm, I got a ring of water like an atoll. They thinking wicked politicians can't notice us at all. And if you got them eyes on you, make sure you gon' handle yours. This word ain't pure, homie, watch your back too. I genuflect and pay respect, cause it could end like that, fool. In retrospect, I could've went another path that's not cool. I'm not reverting, I'm just elevating. Taking pieces from my past and make it better, greater. Make sure you make the right decision, can I change it later? If you ain't learning from that shit, you ain't gon' make a ranger. It's cutting deep like situations that will fill with anger. Every day is like a flame that burn you the same. In my belly with a beast, a dog in the brain. There's barely rubber on my tires, I'm scared in the lane. Jerellz. Energy, 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 energy. Energy, 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 energy.